So, hello and welcome back to Triple Crown Wargaming Studios with me, Scott The Duke Mchugh.
And me, Max The Chieftain Hurley.
Yes, and today we are back in the War Council and we will be bringing you a fight between a new army to the channel and a returning contender, both of which are mine.
Yeah, they're both yours. You have to murder your own armies.
I am. And so, as ever, we will be playing a 2,500 point game, and today we're playing I'm playing with the Bretonnians against my Ogre Kingdoms, led by Max.
My ogres now.
Your ogres
They're going to
now.
be my ogre. I'm buying off Scott. I'm not. He won't.
You'll buy your own ogre army. That's what normally happens.
Eventually, yeah.
We will be playing the Watchtower scenario, but from the Triple Crown GT Compact. So the tower is replaced with a hill, and the deployment is the standard 12 inches on battle line deployment. So on that note, let's get into the army run-throughs.
Let's get cracking. Right guys, so this is my 2,500 points of Ogre Kingdoms, which sits at a -1 on the Triple Crown comp system. So we're going to start with our core, and we have our big units of 12 Ironguts. They have full command, so champion, musician and standard, and they also have the standard discipline as well as a lookout Gnoblar. And next to them we have 22 Gnoblars. They also have a Groinbiter, which acts as their unit champion. And just behind them we have 4 Mournfang Cavalry. They are armed with heavy armour, Ironfists, a Bellower, a standard bearer, and that is it. Just in front of them we have 5 base Sabretusks, no upgrades on them. And next to them we have 8 Leadbelchers. Just behind them as well we have our singular Ironblaster. And now we're going to move into the real gut of the army. We're going to go into our lords and heroes. So our lord for today's battle report will be a Slaughtermaster. He'll have a Dispel scroll, the Crown of Command, Armour of Fortune. He'll be a level 4 wizard on the Law of the Great Maw, with an additional hand weapon as well. Sorry guys. Next to him we have our Bruiser BSB. He has an Iron Fist and light armour and the Rune Maw. We then have our level 2 Butcher with a Hellheart, and he'll be on the Law of Heavens. And finally we have our level 2 Firebelly on the Law of Fire, obviously armed with the Sword of Anti-Heroes. And that will conclude our 2,500 points of Ogre Kingdoms.
So this is the Bretonnian army that I will be using for the first time in today's War Council battle report. So starting off with the core, we have 12 Knights Errant with full command and the Errantry banner. And next to them we have 13 Knights of the Realm, again with full command, and these guys have the banner of Swiftness. Moving on to special, and we have 2 identical units of Mounted Yeomen, both of them with 5 models and both have a musician. On to rare, and we have 10 Grau Knights with a musician and standard bearer, and the standard bearer has the banner of Defence. And we also have 2 field trebuchets. On to the characters, and we'll start off with the Lords and the General for the army. He is a Bretonnian Lord with the Knight's Vow, Barded Bretonnian Warhorse, a shield, the Cuirass of Fortune, Dawnstone, and the Virtue of Knightly Temper. He also has a lance. The Prophetess of the Lady is next, on the Law of Life. She's a level 4 wizard, again on a Bretonnian Warhorse with Barding, the Silver Mirror, and the Ruby Ring of Ruin. Moving on to the heroes, and we'll start with a Paladin Battle Standard Bearer. He has the Growl Vow, he has the Rampage Standard, and he has the Virtue of the Joust, as well as a lance. The second Paladin in the list has the Knight's Vow, a lance, a shield, on a Barded Bretonnian Warhorse with the Dragon Helm and the Virtue of the Impetuous Knight. Finally, to round out the list, we have 2 Damsels of the Lady, both on Bretonnian Warhorses, both are level 2 wizards, both are on the Law of Beasts, and one has the Chalice of Malfleur. And that rounds out the 2,500 point Bretonnian list, which rounds out at a +2 on the Triple Crown comp system. So, on to deployment then.
Yeah.
And do you want to roll for your spells first?
I'll roll for some spells first. I'll get some dice as well. I'm doing, as main, I'm going level 4 in the Maw. Because Unlike Scott, I think it can be quite good on level 4.
I think he's good. I just think Beast is...
Yeah, you're always a big
Better
advocate.
for me.
You're always a big advocate for beasts.
I am
on your level 4. But I'm gonna go for more. So I like the spells. Right, so we go there. Spawner, Bone Crusher, Bull Gorger, Toothcracker, Brain Gobbler, Troll Guts, and the more. So we are gonna go for one choice. So we have Troll Guts, which is lovely. We also have Brain Gobbler, which is not so lovely. And then we have 2 on Bull Gorger. So, Troll Guts is a 12-inch range, it's an augment spell, and it gives target unit regeneration, or you can bubble it, regeneration 4+, or you can bubble it to affect everyone within 12 inches, give them regeneration 4+. Good spell.
I used that as regeneration 5+ for a good 6 months when I first got my ogres.
Someone didn't read the armor, but probably did that.
I didn't, no.
And then we have Brain Gobbler, which is a hex with an 18-inch range. The target unit must take a panic test. Not so good, really. But when you're like some Growl Knights, maybe, or immune psychology.
Maybe. But I mean, Bretonnian leadership generally isn't amazing.
Yeah, it's not, but you got
the characters are good.
The characters are good. Yeah. So that might change. And then we also have 2 on Bull Gorger, which is another augment spell, range of 12 inches, and gives the unit +1 strength, which is quite nice. Strength 5 against Bretonnians maybe gives you the 5 ward save, so
it does.
It's not maybe not so as great, but I think I shall keep that one. So the choice is between the Maw, Toothcracker, and Bone Crusher. Bone Crusher would be lovely.
Or your signature.
Or the signature itself. Bone Crusher would be lovely because 2d6 strength for 2 hits with no armor saves, which is quite big.
Yeah. Doesn't trigger my better ward, so I'd only have a 6 up if I pray.
I really want to take them more, just for just for the memes, but I don't think I want to take them more, so that'll be a no-go there. Toothcracker +1 toughness would be lovely against you, but I think I am going to choose Bone Crusher.
Okay.
So Bone Crusher is an 18-inch range magic missile, so it takes 2d6 strength for 2 hits with no armor saves allowed. It can be boosted to increase the range, but not so much maybe that. And that'll be that. And I think I'm also going to swap out Brain Gobbler for the signature, which is a Spine Marrow, which is an augment spell with 12-inch range and gives a target unit stubborn.
Nice.
So those will be my spells. We have Troll Guts, Bull Gorger, Bone Crusher, and Spine Marrow. And then we're going to go move on to my second wizard of the army, which is going to be my level 2 Butcher on the Law of Heavens. It's quite nice. So, push, 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 push. So, the level 2, you're going to roll 4 and 5. So, 5 is the Comet Cassandora, and 4 is Uranan's Thunderbolt. So, Comet Cassandora is a weird one. You place a marker anywhere on the board. You place a fixed point anywhere on the tabletop, super marker for the points. For as long as the spell lasts, the player rolls a d6 at the start of each player's magic phases. On a 1 to 3, nothing happens. But you place another marker on top. On a 4 to 6, all units on either side that are in 2d6 inches of the marker are struck by the comet. Each unit will take 2d6 hits at start at strength 4, and they get +1 strength for each additional marker on the top.
Yep.
And then we also have Uranan's Thunderbolt, which is a 24-inch magic missile, which is just d6 strength 5, strength 6 hits.
Yep.
So, Comet Cassandora, maybe not so good against you because you're a very mobile army. You're not going to be sticking around in one position.
Lots of knights, that is for sure.
Lots of knights. So Comet Cassandora is probably going to be a no-go. I'll keep Uranan's Thunderbolt just to try and shoot some stuff off.
Yeah, good strength magic missile.
A good strength magic missile. So we're going to swap Comet Cassandora for Ice Shard Blizzard, which is a 24-inch hex. Which gives a -1 to hit for the target unit and also -1 leadership. So those will be the spells. So Uranan's Thunderbolt and Ice Shard Blizzard. And we come to my final wizard of the day.
All the wizards.
All the wizards indeed.
To be fair, I can't say much. I also have 3 wizards.
Yeah, Ogre's a pretty heavy, wizard-heavy army, to be honest.
My ogres certainly are. 2 is a very minimum for me. I normally run 3 though.
And we also have our level 2 Firebelly, who is obviously on Law of Fire.
I will say I never get the one spell from fire that I want on this guy.
I'm going to say it's out with Flame Sword of Rune.
Maybe.
Watch me get Flame Sword of Rune.
Yep. So, double 2.
Level 2? Ah! So we get 2 and 3. So we have Flaming Sword of Rune and the Burning Head. So Burning Head is direct damage spell, 18-inch range. You extend a straight line like a cannonball from the caster's front arc and directly away from him. Every model underneath the line suffers a strength 4 hit. I believe they also have to take a panic test if you take any casualties. So it's alright. And then Flaming Sword Rune is obviously the big one of the lore. So 24-inch range, augment spell. That unit gets +1 to wound and flaming attacks. I don't believe they become magical as well. They become magical as well, which is lovely. So we'll keep Flaming Sword, I think.
Yeah, I think that's probably a good choice.
And then we're going to swap out number 3 for El Clasico. We're swapping for the Fireball.
Classic Fireball.
Which is our 24-inch range magic missile, D6 strength 4 hits. You can up it to 2d6 or 3d6 strength 4 hits. So we're going to keep that spell.
All the hits.
And that will be my spells for the game.
Okay.
So on to you, Mr. McHugh.
On to me. So I'm going to start with my Life Wizard, level 4. Okay. So we have Flesh to Stone, Throne of Vines, and Regrowth and a Choice. So Flesh to Stone, an augment spell with a range of 24. The target unit has +2 toughness. Very, very nice.
Pretty tight.
Throne of Vines, it's a remains in play augment spell which affects the wizard. While the spell is in effect, every time the wizard miscasts, roll a dice. On a 2+, the miscast is ignored. It also boosts the effect of almost all of the other spells in the lore. Mm-hmm. So it will increase Flesh to Stone, for instance, to be +4 toughness, not +2. It will increase the number of models you get back from Regrowth. It increases the regeneration save from Earthblood, etc., etc. It's very, very good. Probably the one really most people want.
The one you want with your predilection towards going down a dimensional cascade?
Yes. Yes. So I definitely will be keeping that. Regrowth was the other one I rolled. So this is an augment spell with a range of 24. The target unit instantly recovers D3 +1 wounds worth of models slain earlier in the battle. Cavalry count as 2 models, which will obviously matter for me quite a lot. The wounds in the unit are regained in a strict order. So the champion is resurrected first, then the musician, but standards are never resurrected.
Oh, okay.
The Throne of Vines will make that D6 +1 as well, which is a lot of cavalry potentially.
So a lot of cavalry coming back.
Yeah. My choice then.
Take Dwellers Below.
Yeah. I mean, normally you would against basically anything that's not ogres. You probably would.
I've never seen someone take Dwellers in like about 5 years. It's been a while since I've seen it used. And against me, it's still a third of the models dead, on average.
That is true. That is very true.
Earthblood is obviously your nice little regen save.
Yeah, Earthblood's nice, but I've probably got the ward save, which will be.
You do have the ward save, yeah.
Close to it.
Or Awakening of the Wood, some magic hit missiles. I think it's probably.
I think Awakening the Wood's strength is increased from. Yeah, it is increased from Throne of Vines. So that one's direct damage, which is D6 strength 4 or 2d6. You can boost it to 2d6, but with Throne of Vines, it's strength 6. Which is very good. So you basically got Uranans essentially at that point if you've got Throne of Vines up. But I am going to go with the Dwellers Below. So it's a direct damage spell with a range of 12 inches. Every model in the target unit must pass the strength test or be slain, with no saves of any kind allowed. The wizard can choose to extend the range of the spell to 24, which obviously increases the casting value. So those are my 4 spells from the Lore of Life. And I never use Lore of Life, hence that took me a little while to decide.
Yeah.
Next up, we have the first of the 2 level 2 beast wizards.
The first of 2.
The first of 2. So, first one is going to go with a 1 and a 2. So that is Flock of Doom, which is a magic missile with a range of 24 that causes 2d6 strength 2 hits. So similar to your Moore spell, except it doesn't ignore armor.
Doesn't ignore armor, no.
Near. And then number 2, Pan's Impenetrable Pelt. It's an augment spell that is cast to the wizard or another friendly character within 12. The target gains +3 toughness. You can boost it to affect all characters.
Equally as nice.
Yeah. So she's going to keep Pan's Impenetrable Pelt, and I'm going to swap Flock of Doom for Whiston's Wild Form, which is an augment spell with a range of 12. The target unit gains +1 strength and +1 toughness until the start of my next magic phase. I can choose to increase the range to 24.
Yeah. I mean, you probably might be playing quite compacted anyway.
Yeah, I wouldn't have thought I'd need to increase the range, but I mean, who knows?
You might need to, and you might need to at some point.
And then the second wizard. Double 4.
Ooh.
You'll love to see it, ladies and gents.
That's not the spell.
So number 4 is the Curse of Armour here. Probably my favourite spell in the Lore of Beasts. This is a hex spell with a range of 36.
Big ranges.
Yeah, the target unit suffers -1 penalty to hit rolls in both shooting and combat until my next magic phase. In addition, the unit treats all terrain other than impassable as dangerous terrain and will fail those dangerous terrain tests on a 1 or a 2 instead of a 1. And I can choose to increase the range, should I ever need to 72 inches.
Why would you ever need to do that?
Well, if you're playing on a big table, I suppose. So I've got a complete choice on the other one. Obviously, I can't choose Pan's Impenetrable Pelt.
Transformation of Kadon.
No, I'm not going to go for Transformation of Kadon.
Yeah,
I'm
dragon.
not going to turn myself into a dragon.
Dragon on a horse. You keep the mount.
I mean, to be honest, I've got 3 really good choices here. I could go Wissons again.
Yep.
To either cast it on the same unit and get very strong and tough knights, or 2 units that are very good strength. Amber Spear, which is going to be really good for sort of throwing into your ogres, even at the not boosted level.
Yeah.
Or Savage Beast of Horus to give me those sort of 3 combat characters that I've got.
Which is
really sort of scary for you.
Something I've seen before is like they just bubble that Savage Beast, and those are Lords and Paladins become absolutely monsters.
They do indeed, but it's quite hard to cast on the bubble.
On the bubble, especially for level 2.
For level 2. So I'm going to go for Wissons as well on the second one. So both have got Wissons Wild Form again, which is the +1 strength and toughness. The first one has Pan's Impenetrable Pelt, and the second has the Curse of Anrahir.
Anrahir. That'll be spells.
Now we've done that.
So lots of magic floating around this board.
There hopefully will be, yeah. And
As
hopefully there will be a lot flying around on top of the board and not underneath the board through a hole that I create for myself.
It's as if it's as if there'd be almost a storm of magic, but it's not.
You could say that,
But it's not.
But it's not. No. So, shall we roll to see who deploys first? Now, as we said in the intro, the deployment is the standard battle line. It's not the Watchtower deployment because we're using a hill instead. And instead of, if you capture the hill, you at the end of the game you win the battle. You just get an additional 500 victory points.
Yeah.
So yeah, on that note, see who deploys first.
I get 1.
I get a 4.
So drop wise.
Wow. I only have 7.
I have 7 as well.
I am going to let you drop first.
I thought you might.
Yeah.
So I think, unsurprisingly, we're going to go with not pooches because they are cats.
They are.
They are cool cats.
Well,
The coolest of cats.
they're good cats, I'll give you that.
So we're going to put some kitty cats down on the 12-inch mark. We're going to go about there. Going to go yeoman hunting.
Yeah, and they will absolutely devastate the yeoman. So I am going to deploy the yeoman first, and I'm going to go with the first unit there.
I think I have, really 1 other chaff unit in the army. Yeah, they're chaff. Heroes of the army, I'll have you know, because they will pull out the win. They'll hold the hill with no fortitude. That's what they're going to do.
That is worth pointing out, actually, that only units with fortitude can hold the hill. So that's banners, effectively. A BSB, a general, or a unit with a banner.
Yeah, so we're going to put down our 22 Gnoblars.
Now, I'm less concerned about Gnoblars charging yeoman, I'll be honest.
Yeah, I would be as well, to be honest. Gnoblars, they're not known for their, not like they're lovers, not fighters. And even they're not really good at being the lover part.
They make up your core.
There you go. That's why they're in the list.
Yeah. So, second unit of mounted yeomen are gonna go.
I do apologise if I just intermittently scream, "Yo, man!" midway through the game. It's just something that has to happen.
Is it though?
Yeah, I think it is.
Is it though?
I think you need to do it. We're going to put down some Leadbelchers.
Belchers a la lead.
Which also have probably my favourite quote from any army book. Boom, ha ha ha. So we're going to put down 8 Leadbelchers there for the
You
time
made me
bit.
sick, Max.
I made you sick with laughter.
No, just sick.
Just sick. Okay.
Yeah. So these are 12 Knights Errant.
The nervousness in your hands when you pick up these units.
Shaky. They're not yet magnetised.
So these are Knights Errant, yes?
They are Knights Errant, yes, with full command. Ooh. All the Knights have full command. Well, Ground Knights can't have a champion because they can all issue and accept challenges. But they can all accept, sorry, they can't issue, I don't think.
Yes.
But the other 2 Lances all have champions. And the Yeomen just have musicians.
Just musos, as is standard.
Yeah, you can buy them light armour and a shield, but if you buy either, they lose fast cavalry.
Yeah, it's not worth it at that point.
New. And they also come with bows.
I think we are going to put down some Mournfang cavalry, and painfully for Cameraman James, I'm going to put it down the other side of this building. So we're going to put it down just there for our, as Scott has pointed out, in the academic world, Mournus Fangus.
Mournus Fangus.
Like so, and that will be my 4th drop.
I'm going to go with artillery next, and then I go with the first trebuchet here, and the second tree bucket.
7 inches apart from the other one.
Yeah, that's probably not a bad shout. He's going to go a little bit further. They're going to go like that.
Yeah, there we go.
So 2 trebuchets there, and I'm just going to put their crew on while Max is deploying his next one.
Yeah, and I'm not going to follow suit. I'm going to go with the main men,
the main boys.
the main boys. And so we're going to put down 12 Ironguts.
Guts a la iron.
Indeed, it's going to go down there. In the middle, going for my hill.
Well, we will see. We will see. Knights of the Realm, and these are, again, apologies to Cameraman James for being on the complete opposite side of the table, but the Knights of the Realm are going to go there, and there's an extra one who is hiding on the ground ice tray to go there, and that is 13 Knights of the Realm, again with full command.
Has someone been watching Denied Flank 20 Tactics recently? Maybe so. You can too!
Someone might have been watching the 20 Tactics on the Law of Life.
They might have.
Since I'm using it for the first time.
They might as well. They could
in
be.
The 10 years that I've played Fantasy. more than that, 12 years.
We are going to go with artillery. We're going to go with an Ironblaster.
Yeah, I mean, I'm going to point out it's actually a chariot. Just happens to have a cannon on the top.
Just happens to have a carrier.
Yeah.
Carriot?
Sure.
Yeah, I'll call it a carriot.
And then my last unit are the Grail Knights.
The carriot.
Who have just fallen over because, you know, they're all metal, they're very heavy, and they need to be magnetised.
They do desperately need to be magnetised onto that.
They're both going to done again with Banner and Musician.
I think the Mournfang, they've got their work cut out for them.
They do. They really do.
As James tries to get some
squeezes in front of Max.
Tries to get the shots on him.
I promise I will move them, Cameraman James. You'll get better shots at some point in the game.
And then I'm going to move on to my characters.
Yeah.
So
just deploy them behind the building, just to annoy James.
I think we are going to go. So unsurprisingly, it's not called the Gut Bust for a reason.
Actually, I think you'll find it's called the Gut Star.
The Gut Star. I'm going to call it the Gut Bust, just to be
well,
different.
Then you're going to lose.
Bold words.
Yeah. Good luck ranking them up. I have a nightmare.
Alright, so we're going to put our level 2, who incidentally does have a great weapon. I forgot to mention that in my honour run through.
The rather large weapon.
The big sword is a great weapon, so he's going to go there. We're going to put our Bruiser BSB in the second rank, like so.
Sometimes goes sideways.
I am incredibly nervous about moving that BSB because he has broken. I've seen him break more times than Scott cares to remember.
Normally, when you've touched it, you don't have a great record of touching my models and then coming back in one piece.
Your models, especially.
Yeah.
They're always breaking. So, and then my Firebelly will also go in the second rank, along with Fist Mackenzie, the Slaughtermaster himself.
Fists Mackenzie.
He don't need no weapon. He just needs to bring the. He just needs to bring the pain. And then we're gonna go like that. So that will be our now 16 strong ogre unit.
Chonky.
A chonky unit.
Chonky. So my characters then. My first one is going to be my battle standard bearer with the Growl Vow.
James is going to hate you.
James is going to Growl Knights there. I'm also going to put the level 2 damsel with. She is the one with the Curse of Armour here.
This is the curse lady.
Yep. In the second rank because of the Bretonnian's Lance special rule. So the characters, if they have full command, the characters will go into the second rank, although Growl Knights don't, so hence the BSB is in the front rank. But damsels and prophetesses always go in the second rank.
And in the middle.
Or second or subsequent, and they always go in the middle as the knights form up protectively around her. Next up, I'm going to go with my Lord, And he's going to replace the champ. He's not going to replace the champion because I've literally just said that's not how it
You
works.
just can't replace champion. So he's going on the second rank.
No, I've got that completely the wrong way around. This is why I've not played Bretonnians in a long time. The non-wizard characters do replace the command models.
I see.
The wizards do not. There we go. That's the right way around, ladies and gentlemen.
Work.
So he is, in fact, going to replace this guy. And he's not going to replace the champion. That's a silly thing to do. He's going to replace the musician.
And knock over the banner bearer as he goes.
Banner's plastic.
The lance formation is a very tight formation. It is very...
It's a nightmare.
Hard to move the
while
characters
I have that out, I'm going to put my level 4... Yeah, my level 4 prophetess.
You're going to go with the Knights of the Realm, yeah?
Rank. Yep. You go there, and you go there. There. You can go in the second rank, because that's where the commander displaced to. And you go at the back. And the Bretonnians also have a rule on their lance. If you don't have a full back rank, then the models go to the side, so they get their attacks on the charge. They don't go into the centre.
You take the first model from the centre.
Although I do have a full back rank because I have one Knight of the Realm in my hand that I just hadn't put down. And finally, it's been a while.
The last two.
Yeah. So again, the Paladin, wrong model, is going to replace the Musician in the front rank, and the other damsel with
the Pan's
Impenetrable Pelt. He's going to squeeze.
Try and squeeze their way into that lance.
Into the middle of the second rank. Like so. And then these guys, as I just said, will go on the edges. Right.
I mean,
we're there.
I think your character's deployment took as long as my actual deployment.
Yeah, well, I've got a lot.
You do have a lot.
We do. But normally, this is the point where we'd roll to see who goes first.
I'm not going to grab my dice.
I am going to get off my horses. I'm going to kneel and pray fervently to the Lady of the Lake, which does give you the option of going first or second.
First or second. I believe I'm going to go first. I'm going to take the first turn in this one.
Very well.
So, on to Ogre's turn 1. So, we're into Ogre's turn 1 now, and off camera, Scott did his vanguards. And he's actually put me in a bit of a bad position with my Leadbelchers and my poor old cats. I was about to say pooches. They're not pooches, they're felines.
I call them doggos all the time.
You call them doggos, but they are cats. I like a cat. So the Leadbelchers now going to have to probably march a lot now to actually get in range to actually do anything. But there is a trebuchet. Going to barrel up towards the trebuchet. So at the beginning of the turn, there's going to be no charges.
Sure.
Because, I'm out of range. Gnoblar's mine.
No. Mournfang are in range. I'll make sure of that.
16-inch charge? Nah, no 16-inch charge there.
Mournfang are more than in.
Mournfangers, they need an 11. They won't charge?
Sure.
Yeah, they're fine. I think they're going to be good at grand. So no charges there, no charge for the turn. So, no stupidity, just onto regular movement. It's my first time having nothing like, no movement shenanigans I have to compete with at the beginning of the turn, which is lovely. So, the Leadbelchers, they are just going to come barreling out of the woods.
Yep.
And they are just going to go like so. Like that.
Choo choo.
Boop. As are the pooches. They're going to go 16. Oh, I always forget this isn't a whole movement.
Yes, it's split in half, so I can run them as a unit of 2 and a unit of 3.
They go like that.
Oh, Poochie's claiming the hill early.
That is my hill. That is my hill, baby. Gnoblars. We are going to be aggressive with the Gnoblars.
Yeah.
Aggressively standing.
I might charge you with Yeoman.
And I would not blame you. So they're going to go 6 inches like that.
Mm-hmm.
The big boys, they're just going to go and move a little bit like that.
Mm-hmm.
Just go choo-choo. The cannon, don't need to pivot, you can just go like so.
Yep.
And then the Mournfang, I think, that's going to move up ever so slightly, because we see 2 lances barreling towards us over there.
Choo-choo.
So that'll be my movement. So we are sweeping, doing a sweep. We are outflanking the ogres. We are that cunning. Where we can do this. But that's all the rest of my movements. We're going to move it into our magic now.
Yep.
I am going to
Go on, fall down a hole. I've done it before.
Oh dear. Oh dear, oh dear. So there's 2 dice. For
3
me.
channels for me.
Yeah.
Near
Triple 2.
Add them together.
We've got double 1s, triple 2s. Can I get triple 6s?
I hope not.
No. I get 2 Yahtzee! The odds. The odds. My word.
There's some crazy stuff that's going to happen today.
Can you let me have 4 dice to roll 4 4s? No. Okay. I didn't think you would. I think so. We have got.
I can do it. My 1 dice is there.
Not really. I'm hoping I can actually get something off here. We have 2 dice. We have level 2. We have 2 level 2s and level 4.
You do.
Spine Marrow's 12 inches. He's out of range. Fist Mackenzie's back there. I do apologise. He's out of range.
Fist Mackenzie.
Hey mate, bro, fist the ages, mate. That's what he does. On your skull. Ah!
Oh my. Dear, oh dear.
I want. I think we're gonna go for a level 2 fireball.
Yep.
From the Firebelly.
Yep.
Into the Yo Man! So you're gonna try and get you get an 8 on 2 dice. It's a bit of an ask, but
if you get it, I can't spell it.
You can't spell it, no.
Yes,
you
can. I could if you just get the 8.
I just get the 8. You can do it.
Yeah.
So level 2 fireball onto the Yo Man. Yeah!
Oh dear, oh dear. I was hoping you'd fall down the hole, to be honest.
Now, does Scott have anything to immediately stop this? You really want that charge into the Gnoblars. Jeopardy plays in background. Dun, dun,
Go for it.
dun. Yeah?
Yeah.
2d6 hits. We're going to get...
Another double 1 would be lovely.
Yeah, 8. Yeah, probably, mate, it's a bit danger zone for them.
Yes.
Toughness 3.
Yes.
6 up armor safe.
Yeah. They're mounted.
Ah, dear. So, 3s to burn.
Oh, they're dead.
My word. That's a lot of crowns.
They are very dead.
So in total it was 7 wounds.
Yeah.
So that is Yemen gone.
It is. Now, because they are peasants, they have the peasant's duty, which means they don't cause panic tests in units with Knight's Vow, Questing Vow, or Grail Vow.
Yeah, I was wondering
if
they did have that sort of rule with themselves. Yeah. So that'll be that, and then we'll move into that's magic done. Pretty good, to be honest.
Yeah. Not bad.
And then we're gonna go into shooting. So we have got a cannon. The cannon's got some juicy targets it wants to fire at. But I think we are gonna have an artillery duel at the beginning of the game. I think we are gonna go 10 inches from the back of the trebuchet straight in front of us.
Yeah. Which will put you just about there.
Yeah. So put a dice. That's where Campbell's gonna hit.
Is it though, or is it going to blow up?
It's probably going to blow up. No, my luck, because I have not had the best luck with my war machines recently. So, he is going to go 6 inches forward.
Not quite.
Not quite. And now, because it is an Ironblaster, you roll 2 artillery dice for the bounce, and you pick the highest.
You do. Double misfire would be beautiful here.
Double misfire. We don't have 2 artillery dice, so I'm just going to re-roll my artillery dice I have here with me. So, first one, no.
Yeah.
It's going to 8.
Just pick that one.
And I'll just... It also misfire though.
Ah, you got halfway there.
I got halfway there. So you are toughness 7. I am strength 10 though.
Yeah.
So you are 2s to wound the trebuchet.
Yeah.
Off the
On
table.
the table.
It
Ooh,
wounds
just about.
it. And then you are.
I do have 4 wounds.
You are super artillery.
Yeah.
You have 4 wounds. There are 4,
Hence the 4 crew.
there are 4 peasants there.
Only half the time you kill me. You don't kill me! You
And
don't
only
kill
half-
normal war machine.
Yeah, I wouldn't. That's an upsetting
That's
shot.
pathetic, man.
No, dear. 2 peasants get absolutely obliterated by a spray of cannonballs.
Yes, they do.
I think that is going to be my turn though. Very quick turn. So very lovely. And then we're going to move into
Over to Bretonnian's turn 1.
Bretonnia's turn 1.
So, Bretonnian turn 1 then. I don't think I'm going to declare any charges.
You can declare a charge, mate. Come on. That's it. They go the pooches. Not pooches, cats.
No, I'm not going to declare any charges. Having those mounted yeomen there would have been lovely, but
Yes.
not like I do with 1 dice. So
Oh, really?
we'll have to work around it. Far away at the Mournfang, they are 22. So it's an impossible charge for everyone at the moment.
Yeah. Unless you have some virtues that you may be hiding around
Possible.
here. Possible.
Possible. So,
As the French would say, because you are French.
I am. Oui, oui, bonjour.
Oui, oui, bonjour. Je ne sais quoi.
Indeed. So both the Growl Knights and the Knights of the Realm.
Yep.
No, the Growl Knights are going to go up to there. The Knights of the Realm are going to be a little bit further back.
Is that just inside my charge distance? But...
It will be inside your charge distance, I would have thought. Maybe 8. Yeah, it's just inside your charge distance. You need a 12 to charge the Knights of the Realm. But you won't be able to fit to charge the Knights of the Realm.
No.
So you could only charge the Ground Knights, which are a 10.
Okay.
I think. They should be a 10. They are over 10, which is what I was planning for the
So it's an 11 charge.
Yes. The Knights Errant will have to Impetuous test.
Impetuous test,
yes.
like Frenzy, but not as good.
They are failing, and they are out of BSB, so they're charging.
Oh dear.
So, what are they going to charge? What's closer? 20?
22.
22. They're going to charge the Mournfang.
Do you get to choose?
You get to choose what you charge, you just have to charge. So they're going to charge the Mournfang. The Paladin has the virtue of the Impetuous Knight.
Did they not be in BSB range before the movement?
No, because it didn't move over any further that way. If anything, moved further this way. So he's gonna. He adds an extra D6 with the virtue of the Impetuous Knight to their first charge.
So you need a 14 to charge.
So
22.
Yes,
Movement
14
8.
in total from the two highest of these plus D6.
Here comes the big one.
Nope.
Oh wow.
I don't know what that one is, but triple 2 again.
Another
so
triple 2.
that is physically impossible. So they
I think it's actually not too bad for you though.
go forward to 2. Yeah, it's not terrible. I'll be honest. I've used the D6 from the Impetuous Knight, which is not great.
That is pretty.
But the low rolls were actually not that bad in the grand scheme of things.
You love your orange triple 2s though.
Yeah. Indeed.
Yo man.
Yo man. They're gonna rock up around the building to
Try and panic some dogs.
there.
Yeah.
So it's a 10-inch charge for the dogs. They can
my
try and make
cats.
that if they want. On to magic then. Hopefully it'll be a little more successful than my movement phase.
Yeah.
And than yours.
And mine, man. Yeah, mine. Go again.
More 2s. I think that's all I've rolled, I'll be honest.
Nothing but 2s.
All 2s.
Roll 3 2s now for your channels. Go on.
Again, you mean?
Again? Go on. You want to do it?
No.
3
4s instead.
4s. I mean, we've rolled...
I mean, if only we were playing this on Halloween, I'd be genuinely concerned.
I mean, we've rolled 2 1s, 2 1s, 3
3
2s,
2s,
3
3
3s, 3 4s.
We've rolled 3 2s twice. Or I have, anyway, yeah.
I'm going to roll 3 5s.
As
3
long as you don't roll
5s.
3 6s, I don't really mind.
It's 1 6.
1 6.
So it's 3...
You've ruined it now, Max.
3 to 4. I'm sorry.
3 to 4.
Where are we going?
I'm going to go 3 dice, Curse of Armour here on the
I
Mournfang.
thought you more. Thought you more?
Put you more. On
He's
a
cast.
15.
So I need an 11 to stop this.
I have 1 dice left.
What can you put? What can you potentially cast on 1 die?
Flesh to Stone, Throne of Vines, not Regrowth. That's it.
Impenetrable?
I could cast Pan's Impenetrable Pelt on
What's
the
the
single.
Throne of Vines cast on?
An 8. So I need a 4 on the dice.
I'll try and stop this.
Okay.
I need an 11 on 3 dice. I do.
Yeah.
So no Curse of Armour here.
And then my last dice is going to be Throne of Vines.
Yeah.
So I need the 4.
Hey!
There, I will pop that behind the lines.
Scott's immediate defense against his inevitable miscast.
Yes.
On his wizards.
Right, well that was a rather unsuccessful.
I mean, you got 1 spell off.
Magic Fate. Yeah, not the spell I wanted, really.
No.
But we're going to move into shooting. The Yeoman didn't march. That's nice.
Are they quick to fire or are they just short bows?
They're just bows.
Or are they regular bows?
Yeah, they're just bows.
So you got 5 shots.
So they are... Yeah, we'll go into the
dogs?
the doggos, the Sabretusks. They are ballistic skill 2, I think.
I would imagine they're
Might be
skill
3.
3.
I wouldn't be too sure. They are 3.
Sounds-
So 5 for long range, 6 is for moving.
Yes.
No.
No hits. And here comes the more terrifying part of this.
Yeah, I wasn't too worried about that, I'll be honest.
Would you like the artillery dice? You seem to pick up 2 dice and a
I
scatter.
have, yeah, I'm playing 40k.
You are playing.
Thank you very much.
Playing old school 40k as well.
Yeah.
Where are we going?
This one
Yep.
For sure. He's going on the Mournfang Standard Bearer's head.
Yep. Alright. And he's going to get a bang on. James can reach all the way around for that. He
James runs around the table.
He's a direct hit. So that is...
scatter. That was not
Nah.
bad.
So, bang on him. So 2's to wound the banner bearer.
2's to win the dude.
Or a dude.
It wounds.
It wounds. Does he kill him because it's D6 wounds? Nah.
And then it is 3s on the blast because it's strength 5.
Yeah, so 2 regular dudes.
1 wound.
1 wound, and then so...
-2.
-2, so my 2-up arm save, because I have heavy armor, Mournfang is +2, and an Iron Fist for 2+, goes down to a 4 blast. You might kill the one.
Hopefully.
You do kill the one.
I do, that's big.
It will be a panic test, I
yes,
believe.
it will.
It will be a panic test.
This could be very big.
Leadership 8, I think? Scott the Ogre will tell me. Yeah?
Yes.
I'll roll a dice, see what I get.
Yeah.
They're
not
3.
leadership 3.
It's not 3. But I have lost a Mournfang, which is concerning. But you do also have another trebuchet.
I do. You can't see the Mournfang.
Can't see the Mournfang.
So it would always scatter.
Could shoot the Mournfang.
I could. It would just always scatter. I'm tempted to shoot Gnoblars. So you're in BSB, you're not in general. He's going to shoot at the Leadbelchers.
Leadbelchers.
He's going to go on this guy's head.
Lovely. So go straight there.
Easier for James to shoot as well.
4 inches. Might still hit
on
one.
The blast. Like that. Might get 2 on the blast if I'm lucky.
Yeah, it's going to hit 2 guys there.
Yeah. So
3s.
1
wound.
That was a bit.
So I only have light armor, so he goes down to 2 wounds.
And that is all of my magic. All of my shooting.
Magic. There's
yes.
no combat, and
there is not. So over to Ogre's turn 2.
Ogre's turn 2. So, Ogre's turn 2. I believe this as every game against Bretonnians I played, it just becomes a game of chicken. That's all it comes down to.
Especially when you've got like quite fast moving, in your case, monstrous cavalry.
The monstrous heavy cavalry.
Yeah.
Or as we've seen recently, not so monstrous in certain cases. They could be considered light infantry. So, charge declare. I think I'm going to put my money where my mouth is.
Okay.
I'm going to go for the charge.
On
the Growler Knights.
Okay.
Because I think that's the only thing I can actually physically charge. I can potentially get the
You
errands.
might be able to fit there now, but it is like an inch further. So it does make it hard for you. You
maybe
might miss the errands. We do have a laser for these types of things. So I think as close as you could get to that and miss it, you would miss the errands.
Yeah, I would miss it. Okay, so we're
going
going
to go charge the Yeoman.
Yeoman! I feel we outrange the Yeoman.
Probably, yeah.
So we are going to go. I think we are going to go for the Growler Knights, to be honest.
Yeah.
I'm going to blink first and hope for the best.
You need an 11 on the dice.
I do need 11 on the dice. I am Swift Stride. So, big dice. Ah, no.
I'll take that. I'll take 4 inches closer to me.
4 inches closer to you. Maybe spelling the Doom and more. Might not have been the best idea, but I don't particularly want to do this.
Someone's got to make the decision.
Someone's got to make the decision. Someone's got to make the moves.
Yeah.
And that's what it comes down to, is points. No other charges, because I don't particularly want to make... the Gnoblars can't make a charge. 16 inches? No, they can't. So that'll be that. So we're going to move into regular remaining moves, because there are no compulsories. So we're going to go 6 inches. So I think I should be in range now.
Of what, the trebuchet?
Yeah.
You will be if you move 6, yeah.
Yeah, so we're going to move up 6 inches. Like that.
Yep. Catch a tree.
Bring a tree with me. The dogs are going to go...
Cats.
Cats, that's the one. Thanks, Scott.
No problem, Max. You're welcome.
They're going to go up to there and tail off the base. Like so. Don't particularly need to worry about the BSB and the General because I don't get the benefit of either.
That is correct.
And then Ironguts are just going to move up 6 inches to there and carefully tilt on a hill, like so. And then the Gnoblars, bravest Gnoblars you've ever seen in your life, are going to go to there.
Okay.
And then I think Hellblaster will go.
Ironblaster.
Ironblaster. Hellblaster.
You've mixed Hell Cannon and Ironblaster there.
I've been using a Hell Cannon. I've been using a Hell Cannon very recently. 7 inches or 8 inch move.
6.
6. Oh, okay. I overestimated.
I mean, he said. Like, I appreciate it's a sort of big old Mournfang, but he's lugging a massive cannon around.
It's a Rhinox, I'll have you know.
Yeah, a big old Mournfang.
Yeah.
Even though it's Smaller.
It's much smaller than
Much,
that.
much smaller.
It's not a Grimhorn Rhinox.
No.
That's what it not is.
For some reason, they're different.
We'll go like that.
Okay.
Just to the building like that. Like so. And then we're going into magic phase.
Mm-hmm.
So maybe get more than a double 1 this turn. Let's see. Double 3! We're on double 1, double 2, double 3.
This is absolute madness. 3 channels. Can I get a channel?
No,
I can.
No doubles though. No triples.
Doubles. I also, in my first magic phase, which would massively help me,
It would have done actually.
forgot to use my Chalice of Malfleur.
Yeah.
So on a 2+, I get an additional Dispel dice. On a 1, doesn't matter because it doesn't. I take a wound.
So what do I have in dice shop to now? 5.
5. You're 6.
And I have 3 channels. Triple 5. We had the triple
We've
1.
had 4. We've had 1, 2, 3, 4.
No. I got
But
1,
it's
5.
done now. All the spooky stuff's gone.
All the spooky stuff's gone now. It's all good to go. So we have 6 dice of 5, which is not as good as I was hoping it to be.
Pretty good for me.
It is very good to you.
Although that extra dice in the first your first magic phase probably would have helped.
Would have helped a lot.
But, I mean, you rolled very high. You rolled an 11 on the
I did
dice.
roll on dice. Right, so magic. I think so. Troll guts is it? I would have been in range. You hadn't killed the one more thing.
I always do that.
Yeah.
I always take them from the wrong end.
Yeah, that's my fault there. Right, so I think first up we're going to go for Flame Sword of Ruin on the Mournfang.
Okay.
We are on a 12. The Flame Sword of Ruin is +1 to wound, flame
Flaming
attacks,
magical.
and magical. Would you like to dispel?
All of my stuff goes before you.
It does.
If I haven't killed you, it's a bad day at the office for me. So no, go for it.
I mean, my Mournfang initiative 3? I think, initiative 2.
Everything's initiative.
Okay. I'm hopeful beyond hope.
You're an ogre.
I'm an ogre.
You too.
So Flame Sword goes down on them. I think then we're also going to put up to try and maybe hold, if we can. Maybe, I don't know.
Max doesn't know what to do.
I don't know what to do here. This guy's put that failed charge put me in a bit of an awful position here. I think we're going to go for 2d6 for a Bone Crusher on the Knights Errant.
Mm-hmm.
If you do get off
Blimey.
on a 15 on 2 dice.
How many dice you got left?
2.
15.
So you need
Yeah,
11. So this will be 2d6 strength, 2 hits with no arm saves allowed.
5 to wound. I'll have a 5 up because I've got magic res 1 from the damsel.
From damsel. They do have magic res
6 up
1.
ward and then magic res 1. I'm not too worried about it.
But do you want to risk it?
Yeah, have
he's
it.
going to let me have it.
Yeah.
So we have 2d6 hits. We're going to get 7.
Very average. I'll take that. Should get somewhere between 2 and 3 wings.
I'm going to get 7 5s.
Probably.
We're not joking around.
So will
here.
I. So.
Yeah, I get
one.
1 5. So 1 5
1
at
5
wards.
plus ward. Hey,
fine.
cheeky crap.
And then I have the.
Told you I wasn't worried about it.
And I have the Blood Gruel Lore tribute.
You do.
I do. So
Take a wound for me.
yeah. So every time I successfully cast a spell, I roll dice on a 2+. I get +1 to cast my next spell.
Whatever you do next.
Yep. And if I roll a 1, I take a strength 6 hit. And also get regain a wound if I roll a 2+.
If you roll a 2+.
Yes.
Yeah, you can't take you above your starting value.
I take a strength 6 hits. Would you like to roll to wound me?
Banned. Yeah, 3's to wound. Of course I would love to roll to wound you.
Yeah.
Good wounds.
Down to 4 wounds.
Not got an armour or a ward save or anything?
I believe yes, Hammer's preservation, to be honest. So we're going 4 ward save. He passes, so he is fine. So Blood Roll, don't get +1 to, don't get, okay. So, what do I roll then?
You rolled a 5.
I rolled a 5.
Yeah.
Sorry, I got that wrong. Scott pleasantly remind me. I have a 5+ ward save, not a 4+ ward save. So it's all good. And then I have 2 dice left. Scott has 5. Many a dice.
Double 6 it, fall down the hole. Do it me.
I'm going to go for a spine, big spine marrow, because I have to get the range on the Mournfang to try and get into hold as much as I can.
Yeah.
Daniel, no, it's cast.
No, it's not.
It's not cast. Unfortunately, it's not cast.
25.
You would have cast some. You would have cast some of the biggest spells in the game.
I would have. I would have cast big dwellers. I would have cast big doombolt. I think at that
Big
point.
Doom Bolt, big purple sun,
Big anything, and I didn't even fall down a hole.
big choir.
Yeah.
So we've got madness. So that is the end of magic phase. Bit of upsetting. Well, I've got a flame sword off. If I manage to survive the inevitable charge that's coming my way.
I'm hopeful I get at least. Well, I should get 1 in. If I get 2, I think it'll be a bad day to be a Mournfang.
It will be. It will be. It really will be. And then, so on to the shooting phase. So we have our Ironblaster.
You do.
Can I have the artillery and scatter dice, please? Not scatter dice, it's the artillery.
I'll use the scatter as the point.
So I think I'm still going to go for the trebuchet. Right, so 10 inches from the trebuchet was going to be on a dude's head.
Just in front of the...
Just in front of the yo-man. So it's going to increase, it's actually going to increase my range a little bit, to be honest, as well. So the initial shot, 6 inches.
6 again. Exactly the same as last time.
Over there. And then we're going to go, first one, because of the 2 dice itself, go 2 inches, we are going to hit it.
Yeah.
And then I'd right for say, go another 2 inches.
No, you're definitely going to.
So he's only got 2 wounds left.
It does.
Is he going to survive a second cannon?
Yeah.
It is wounded. It's going to take...
You're going to roll a 1. It's totally going to roll a 1.
Or awful. I would have killed it straight out.
Should have shot the other one.
Should have shot the other one. But that is a dead trebuchet, so that is a concern of mine off.
It is. It will also be a panic check. It won't be a panic check for that trebuchet because he's 7 inches away.
7 inches away.
It will be a panic check for the yeoman. Now they are out of range of the general because he is way over there. But having the peasant's duty, they can use the leadership of a knight unit within 6.
They can.
So which is that unit, and the paladin is in there. So they're not quite on their rubbish leadership of 5, but they pass it anyway.
They would have insane courage.
Yeah. That trebuchet. What trebuchet?
Crazy yeomen.
That's good because I needed them.
As they continue to yell, "Yeoman!" barreling down the board.
Yeah.
But that'll be the end of my shooting phase and the end of my turn 2. Oh, thank you, Scott. I do have a rather impressive unit of what you call them, Leadbelchers. So they have 8d6 shots.
They do.
A hell of a lot of shots. So we're getting 8d6 shots. Let's hope for big numbers here.
Oh dear, oh dear.
Yeah, pretty big. So that is 24 plus the 5, so 29 plus 3 for 32 shots.
So do 16 twice.
16 twice. That'll be easy enough to do because I think I don't have many dice over as it is. I have 16 dice exactly over it.
Perfect.
When Scott gave me dice earlier on, he knew exactly what I was going to be rolling. So I moved.
You did move, yes.
I don't suffer multiple shots.
No.
I suffer long range.
You do suffer
long range. So I moved for long range for 6s. So I'm Blissful 4. Blissful 3, sorry, not Blissful 4.
You hit on 4s. Yeah.
So 6 hits. 2 hits so far. I might not actually kill it here.
Hopefully not.
And then 6 is a further 6 is the second half. No hits.
You're definitely not going to
kill it. Oh dear. And then 6 is to wound, 6 is toughness 7.
It is.
One
How
more!
do you do a wound?
We blink off one peasant.
Poor peasant. Perry the peasant.
Perry the peasant. You take my job. That's my job to get the names out. But that'll be the end of my shooting phase.
Okay.
And I believe that will be everything. So it'll be on to Scott's turn 2.
So, on to Bretonnian's turn 2.
And
I think we're probably going to make some charges.
I feel like there's going to be some charges in this one.
Yeah.
Into the Ironguts?
No.
Yeah.
So, both of these lances, both the Growls and the Knights of the Realm, are going into the Mournfang.
Now, do I flee?
Sorry, yes. I'll do it one at a time, because I should do that one at a time. So, the Growl Knights are charging first.
Do I flee? We measured it. What's the charge?
I need a 7.
7, and the other one behind you.
They're an inch further back.
Inch further back to be an 8. Chance you're going to kill them all. High. Outright. You're winning me on 2s. Hit me on 3s, winning me on 2s. Going before me.
With the Growls, the Knights of the Realm will win you on 3s. And hitting you on 4s.
3s.
3s.
I won't skill 4 for a Knight Realm.
Yeah.
I will hold, I think.
Okay. And then the Knights of the Realm will charge as well.
They'll also hold.
They are 16. So they need an 8.
They charge as well?
Yeah, they can go first.
The Gnoblars will flee.
Okay.
The Gnoblars will flee.
That's
the noise a Gnoblar makes. Yo, man. I'm going to do the flee now, Scott.
Yeah.
I write it up. So 2d6. I'm going
9.
Bloody hell. Going 9 inches.
Yeah.
Okay. So 6 inches will hit them all. Will hit there, and 3 inches straight out of the back will put me there.
Yep.
Panic
for the.
Panic on the old Ironblaster.
Yeah.
Here's where this runs off. Nah, he's fine. Yeah, he's from 12
7
inches.
anyway. I think he might be 8 actually.
Yeah, he's saying the past. It's all that matters.
Do they want to test a redirect?
Into the Ironguts.
No.
Yeah.
No. I need to do more damage to them. Oh, I say more. Some. I need to do some damage to them first.
To actually get to make it a not say fair fight.
Yeah, I'm thinking, do I redirect into the Mournfang and sort of put myself all the way over there?
How far's the charge on that? How far's the charge on that?
I think it's the same. It's one more, it's a 9.
Can you actually make the charge because of this little bit here?
Yeah, because I'd go straight, turn there, or turn sort of somewhere here, here.
Okay.
I'm going to try and redirect,
Yep.
because I don't want to chase the Gnoblars. So, leadership 8 from the Paladin. Yeah, just about. They can try and redirect. So, everything's going into those Mournfang.
Oh dear.
So, Ground Knights.
They need, you said, a 7?
They need a 7, yeah. They don't.
It's another 222.
It is. That's really freaky. The BSB, however, has the Rampager standard, so they can reroll foul charge.
Thankfully.
Don't roll 222. Nope, they still don't make it.
That's even worse, to be honest. 4 inches forward.
Like so. The Knights of the Realm needed a. They're an inch back, so they would need an 8, but they've got the Banner of Swiftness.
So they need a
also need a 7.
They
definitely make it in, whatever that dice was that fell onto the floor. So they are going to twist in line with the growls, and I'll move the back 3 in a minute. And then hit there and do that.
Yep. So James can actually finally get some shots. You more obscured the Ground Knights at this point in time as well.
I have, yeah. And then I'll grab that dice
at some point.
And these guys need a 9 into
the
Mournfang.
do, yes.
Oh! That saved me. Yeah, so they'll do that as far as they can, sort of to wheel around, or pivot around, sorry, not wheel.
No, wheel, and then...
I did mean wheel, didn't I?
Yeah.
And then close the door like that. Boop and boop.
It is always spectacular when multiple lances of knights, of Bretonnians, go into a...
It really is. I mean, it would be nice if I had 3.
Yeah, just look at it. Look at it.
Look at it. So, test march on these guys. Now, this is going to be a little bit harder, because I was planning for them to be here.
Yep.
I was hoping the Gnoblars wouldn't flee, because then they'd be within 6 to use the Paladin's leadership. They are not, so they are leadership 6.
Leadership
and they need
6
to
for
test
you, man.
march for the doggos. No, very much no.
Unfortunately.
So, that's not going to be any help whatsoever. But I'm still going to do it, because it gets me out of Ark of the Dogs.
Cats.
The dogs.
You'll find they're cats, mate. They are cats.
Dogs.
You'll find out how much of a cat they are when they're tearing your horse's face off.
Oh my.
Yeah!
Oh my. They're not bad against horses. 3 attacks, straight 4. That's not bad.
Yeah.
Right, magic then, I think. Moving on. Oh, that's a much better turn. 11 to your 6.
No doubles here for Scott anymore. Scott's bringing out the big guns now.
Can I make it the big 12?
They can't.
What a letdown.
My channels, can I make it a big 9? I make it a 7.
7's pretty good though.
Where are we going first then, Scott? What are we thinking? Going down a hill? That's always a good start.
Why are you going to be so mean to me?
Because you got a reputation to uphold.
I do, I really do.
You got a reputation.
Yeah.
Didn't work out that every game you've played so far, you've gone down and up.
On the channel, that's
On
correct.
the channel, yeah.
Since we started the channel, it's about a 50% record.
It is. A worrying record.
Worrying 50%. I'm going to go with Wissons on the Knight of the Realm.
Yep.
Sorry, 2 have Wissons, so I should have said who it was from. It was from this lady right here.
Did you? Yeah. Oh dear. Well, they're Wissons then.
Right, okay. We'll put Wissons next to them.
You want big rolls. You want like, at least an 8.
I'll take the everyone that can generate takes a strength 6 here.
Which is the 8. Which is the 8.
Yeah. 8 or 9.
Oh!
I'll take that.
Everyone,
I saw the 3, I got very scared.
Everyone that can generate them.
So, I lose D6 dice, which I'll do first. I have 8 left.
You have 2 left.
I have 2 left. This went from a great magic phase to a
Middling magic phase.
Rubbish magic phase. So, the wizard that casts the spell, wounding. Would you like to roll?
I'll roll. Yeah. I'll do it here.
So, the wizard that casts the spell is wounded.
He's
she
wounded.
has a 5+ ward save from the blessing.
Yes, he's strength 6.
Which she
passes.
The prophetess in the Knights of the Realm.
Nice to realm unit, so 2 to wound her as well.
Yep.
She's wounded.
And 5s again from the blessing.
She's 5.
And the damsel in the
Grails.
Yeah.
She been wounded? She's not wounded.
Oh! Oh, you know what? I'll probably take that.
Yes, that
I would have liked to have lost a few less dice, but I will take it.
What you can do now is roll another double 6. That's what you really want.
Yeah, it probably is. The other damsel is going to try and curse of Armour here.
Yeah, that's why I'm reading on the
Ironguts.
Ironguts.
No, she doesn't even cast it.
I'll roll my 7 dice.
You go for it.
I did channel. I rolled not so great. 1s, 2s, 3s, and 4s.
Right, okay.
So that is that. So now on to your shooting.
Yeah.
Shoot sting.
We're going to have 5 bows into the Ironguts.
Just start.
Why not?
Start putting some damage into them.
So they moved for 5s. They're at short range.
Yes.
So 5s.
5s to hit. 2 hits. 5s to wound.
5s to wound. 1 wound.
And I have heavy armour because I am an Iron Gut. I have shields on my heads. Nah.
Yeah, take a wound.
2 wounds, so one's down to 2 wounds. Right, and then you're now on to the tree bucket.
I am.
I have it over here.
Thank you very much. I was looking for the small block. You also
I
have
have that as well.
I'll go on this chap's head behind the Firebelly.
Behind the 5 so you're going right there. It is a scatter for
I meant this guy's head.
Yeah. We meant that one right at the front.
So almost basically in line with the unit. That guy's head, doesn't it?
Yeah. So we go like that.
Might hit a couple on the blast.
I believe 3 blasts.
So 3 to wound.
3 to wound him. He leaves him on one.
Really?
Takes a piece of rubble to the bonds.
He does. Right. Well, I think then after that rather lackluster shooting phase, on to combat.
Which is probably going to go a lot better for you.
Hopefully.
So I am scary.
You are scary. You are very scary. So we'll start with the Knights. Errant are immune to fear on the charge.
They are, yes.
The character, however, isn't.
Yeah.
So the characters, rather, the Paladin and the Damsel, because she'll get 1 supporting attack. So leadership 9 because my Lord is next to her.
Yeah.
Love in Life. And then Knights of the Realm, again, using the Lord's leadership. Love in Life, just about.
He's a brave boy.
He is. So Lord's going to be going first.
Yes.
Obviously.
And what has he got, Scott?
So he has got a lance, he has got the Virtue of the Knightly Temper, and he has the Cuirass of Fortune, which means it's normal armour, but it lets him reroll 1s to wound on the charge. Not sure how your armour does that.
So I believe it's hits and wounds, is it not? I thought
No, it's just wounds.
Just wounds,
yeah. It's Virtue of the something that is hits and wounds on the charge. But 3s.
Reroll 1s.
It was reroll 1s to hit. He is strength 7 now with Witten. So
2s to wound.
Rerolling 1s. So reroll a 1. That's 4 wounds.
4 wounds, and before I do my armour saves, you have your Knightly Temper.
4 more attacks, so it's sort of Red Fury better-ish.
Yeah,
it's better, it's just on a worse model.
It's before armour saves, but yeah.
So I get 4 extra attacks. So again, hitting on 3s.
3 more hits.
And winning on 2s with a reroll. Or rerolling 1s. That is 7
wounds.
And minus 4. 6 up saves?
6 of armour?
Yeah.
Yeah.
7 6-up armours.
How can this go wrong? 6 of armour.
He should have charged you on his own.
Oh dear.
You do have 6-up parries. You can parry mounted with your Iron Fist.
Because I'm an Iron Fist and I am an Ogre, and that was the thing that happened.
Yeah.
So 6-up parry. Yeah!
So he just kills 2 Mournfang outright.
I still have my banner. All that matters.
So the Paladin is up next. He doesn't have anything particularly fancy. He's just got a lance.
Got a lance. I mean,
he's got the Virtue of the Impetuous Knight, but
all that matters really.
Anything. So hitting you on a 3. No, apparently not all that matters. His strength 6 with his lance. So 2s. He wounds.
He wounds. I have a 5-up armor save.
You do.
I fail, and I have my 6-up parry save. Nah, he takes a wound. He's down to 2.
So, the Knights of the Realm, I'll do their attacks. So I'll only have 1 sort of wide effectively attacking.
Yeah.
Is the champ. So
but you will get your lance, and they are devastatingly charging.
3, 4, 5 Knights of the Realm attacking you, including the champion. I'm a better weapon skill than you with the Knights of the Realm. I'm a skill 4, so 3s to hit. Pretty good. Fairly average.
And with Wissons, you are 2 to wound. There was a 1 in there, Scott.
Oh, was it?
Yeah, there was a 1.
I think Max is cheating.
I don't think it matters. 5 wounds?
5 wounds at strength 7, same as the... no, strength 6, because they're only strength 3. Yes. So 5 ups.
5 armour.
Ooh.
Fail 4.
3 6s and he's alive.
6 up. No, he's a red smear.
He really is a red smear.
Now, what would you like to do?
I'd like to overrun with both.
Yep.
Yeah, so Knights Errant. Big numbers.
That is all so far.
An 11.
Damn.
And the Knights of the Realm. It's a 10. I will take that. Yeah, if you could measure 11 for me. And then they're going to be an inch behind. They'll be there. They are still Wissons. And I think beautifully that's taken me out of your arc.
Indeed it has.
So you know what? Less concerned about the Yeomen failing their test march.
Yeah, I mean the Knights Errant, they just went about 30 odd inches up the table.
It is. And who needs the virtue of the impetuous knight, eh?
No, not
not those guys.
Not those guys. Wowee.
Yeah, your cannon was a little bit too far away to panic, but
It is, yes.
still successful turn, I think.
I would say very successful turn.
Yes. So on that note, on to the ogres. Turn 3.
Turn 3. So, Ogre. Well, indeed. Ogre turn 3. Loss of the Mournfang, it hurts, but we still have the...
a lot of points.
Still have a lot of points in our fight. I can't remember what I called him now. Fisty McSank.
Yeah.
Yeah, something.
It's been a long day.
Fisty McDuff. Yeah, I'm gonna call him that now. He may call something else. Fisty McDuff now. Right, so we're going to go into
Fisty McKenzie. Fist McKenzie.
Fist McKenzie. There it is. Fist McKenzie. So we're going to go into our turn 3. Any charges? I don't think I am going to declare any charges right now. Okay.
Sure you don't want to charge those yeomen?
The Yeoman.
The Yeoman?
No, I think the Ironguts, they're going to turn and face some knights barreling towards them, like in a sort of come at me bro-esque sort of thing.
Fair.
So I'm going to go with that. So there's going to be no charges. There is going to be some rally attempts though.
There is.
So we're going to roll some Gnoblars. Roll it up. They are not leech of 9, and they are. We did measure it, and they are unfortunately out of range of fists. So they are going to run off the board, and they're going to go how far?
A long way off the board.
10 inches.
They're home and out the back garden.
Back to camp is what where they've gone. They know there's no ogres at camp, so they can get all the food they can get. That'll be that.
There'll be some dead ogres here soon, though.
Ooh.
Yay.
Ooh. No.
Just no.
No, they won't. Right, so into our remaining move subphase, I think we're going to go with another. Do I actually want to move? I don't need to move with Leadbelchers.
You're in range.
I'm in range. It's more sort of short range sort of thing I want to be in.
Yeah, well, it'd take you 2 turns to move into short range.
Yeah.
Short range is only sort of there, and you're more just over.
Just out 6. That's fair. So they are going to sit there. They're going to try and take off the trebuchet again. Hopefully get another 30 odd shots.
That would be bad.
The Ironguts, they are just going to hit it just a slight tad like that. Ever so slightly. They can't particularly do anything until in 2 turns.
Really.
For another 2 turns. The Ironblaster, I was about to say Leadbelcher. So I told you I'd do it. So we are going like that.
Would you like to be out of my arc?
We are going like that. And he's pumping the cannon full of black powder and cannonballs. That's
and
what he's
forks.
And forks and spoons, maybe an odd Gnoblar, because they get caught in there sometimes.
Yeah.
And we're going to go with something spectacular. Dogs, the cats, sorry. They are cats, not dogs. I've been berating Scott all even for that. We'll just go like that.
Okay.
Might have to march.
No, not on that. No, maybe. No, if you go back like an inch. There we go.
Like so. I have to be an inch away from the yeoman.
Yeah.
Like so. Yeoman! And that'll be that. So we're going to go into the shooting phase.
No, you're not. You're going to go into
match. We're going to go match phase. I know how to play the game. Scott, it's been a very long day, a very long weekend, to be honest. So we're going to get 6 dice.
My chalice of Meflit.
Meflit.
Don't roll a 1. Hey.
Doesn't roll a 1.
6 dice and 3 channels. No. That's the same multi channels as last time. So 6 dice to your 6 at the moment.
6 dice. think. And so, we are going to go for...
Would you like to try and channel?
Oh, right, indeed, to try and channel. I'm just miles ahead. I'm
racing ahead.
Racing in terms of my battle plans. So no channel for
Equal
myself.
dice. Okay.
So, we are going to go with... I don't see any buffs off right now. Because there's nothing to buff. I could buff myself, which would be a waste of dice at that point. I think we're going to go for... like that. Do you have the laser again?
Mm-hmm.
Just see if I can actually see anyone. So I can... No, just out. Too little with my movements there. Which is upsetting. But I think we're going to go for... 24-inch range. We're going to go for Uran's Thunderbolt.
Okay.
3 dice Uran's Thunderbolt onto the Ground Knights. Just try and get rid of some of them.
Yeah, fair enough.
So... We're not going to cast it. We're not going to go for Uran's Thunderbolt.
No?
No.
What's it cast on?
Cast on a 10. So 6, 5, 6, 7, plus my 2. It's 9. It's failed to cast. It's a shame. Now Scott has many dice to try and spell a fireball into the O-Man.
Sure.
I'll go for a level 2 fireball.
Yeah.
I've cast it. It's cast on a 12.
My level 4 trying to spell it. Yes, she very much will with double crown.
With authority.
Yes. That's a big one. that was like 27.
These are honestly the big dice, big dispelling attempts. I'm not gonna be able to get any magic off. I got a flaming sword off. That's it.
You did, yeah, and that didn't do a lot for you, did it?
Nah. Right, so we're gonna go to shooting now. We are gonna go into shooting now. We're gonna go with the Leadbelchers into the Trebuchet. Yeah. So roll 8d6 shots.
Yeah. Ooh, a lot worse than last time.
Not as big as last time. So 10. Can't maths. 20, 24. 24 shots this time, unfortunately.
Yep. 12 twice.
12 twice.
5, because you moved this time.
Yes, so
just
5
long
to
range.
it. Poison?
Yeah, no. Yeah, no.
5 to it. That's a lot of hits.
You can have poison, it's 1 wound.
Take a peasant off. So 5 hits so far.
Yep.
Alright, again.
His wounds, isn't it?
And
6 hits in total. You could kill him. You could 3 wounds.
Are you ready for the absolute audacity?
The audacity
of the triple crown. No crown.
No, not even above a 4.
No crown. Unfortunately, no crown indeed. So we're going to go there. Right. The Ironblaster. I told you to do it.
You did.
I told you it would do.
You did.
I could go for a regular cannonball shot.
You could. You tip like 6 knights if you sort of go well.
If I put it sort of right in front of them.
Yeah. And go like a 2.
Goes like more like a 4.
Maybe a 4.
A 4 would be good. Yeah. It hit a lot of knights. Or I could go for the really bold choice of a grape shot. Because
it is a strength 10 grape shot.
It is a strength 10 grape shot.
From an Ironblaster. I don't think I've ever done it, to be fair.
No, because no one
ballistic skill's rubbish. So.
No one ever goes for it.
No. But to be fair, in a situation like this, it is probably 50-50 about whether you should go for it, because there is a real possibility to just completely overshoot or hit like 1 knight.
Yeah. But as you said, I moved, so I do suffer the penalty for moving and shooting for a grape shot. I will be in short range, so I'll be hitting on 5. It's only artillery dice. I think I am going to go for a regular cannonball.
Okay.
I like
right at the sort of the end of the barrel.
Yeah, right at the end of the barrel. So we are putting the initial shot right there.
Yep.
I like it. I ain't going to do a grape shot. I like it to everyone. So we're going to go for our initial blast. I want a 4. That's not a 4. That's a 10.
It's not a 4, no. That is. I might hit 2 knights.
A little bit forward. Right there.
There. You can hit 1 knight.
1 knight.
Yeah.
Right on there.
It doesn't matter if it bounces or not.
That
poor knight's head.
Poor knight's head.
Poor Mr. Red and Blue.
I'll roll a dice.
Yep.
There goes 8. 8 again.
Goes off into the field.
2's to wound it. Yeah.
5+ ward from the blessing.
No. Get off my land.
Poor knight. They somehow change heraldry as he gets hit by the cannonball.
Exactly. Unless you want to go through the painful process of taking off that specific knight.
Absolutely not.
And
they just get changed halfway through the battle. Much more believable.
Again, an absolute hell of a quick turn there as well.
It was, yeah.
So I'm done now.
Yeah.
That's my turn done. So we're going to move into Bretonnian's turn 3.
3, because you went first.
I did go first.
So, Bretonnian's turn 3. Good sort of run through on the Mournfang in my last turn. But I think quite unsurprisingly, we're going to have no charges.
It's going to be a turn of prepreparation.
Yes, a turn of turning, if you will.
Turn of turning.
So I'm just going to check some measurements.
Yeah.
They're in the Knights of the Realm. I think they're just out of the Errant. That's fine. So I'm going to do the Knights of the Realm first. They're going to swift reform. So they issue 9 because of the Lord.
Mm-hmm.
They are loving life. So they're going to turn exactly on the spot. Now I'm going to leave the back rank where they are for the moment because they're helpfully off the tray.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to spin this all the way around, and then I'm going to put them in line and then push them directly over so they're touching the Knights Errant, which is where the back rank were. And I'll put the back rank on in a minute because so I can't march after I've swift reformed, but I can wheel or I can move. So I'm going to wheel 1, 2, and I've got 6 inches left. So I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, and then I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, which puts me there.
Expert horse handling.
Thank you. Their Throne of Vines is going to stay on. I'm going to take Wisdoms now because it's not going to make any difference. The Growl Knights are going to go next. They're going to attempt to swift reform as well. They probably are within range of the Lord now. They certainly are. So leadership 9 with a reroll because of the BSB. They pass it. So all they're going to do is turn like that, move up, wheel very slightly, and come to there. The Knights Errant.
What do they want to do?
I think they're just going to reform. So I'm going to put that dice there, which is at the back of there, and I'm going to move these the other way because they're going to get pushed as I move the tray. But the centre of the unit is this dude's head. If they just reform like that, could you grab the arc? Is there anywhere sort of, how can I explain this? Can you see what their arc is that way? That on the arc?
That is. Go on, I'll do it.
Thank you, Max. It would be much easier.
I want to see you struggle for a little bit there. So that is the arc there. So I will be.
Okay, I'm happy with that.
Yeah.
Can you do the arc the other side of the unit as well, please? This. Max. Thanks. Yep, happy with that. I'm happy with them to stay there. So they're just going to reform, not particularly swiftly. They are just going to reform, like so. And these are not going to test to march. They don't have to.
Pop themselves in front.
Boop. So they're going to go an inch away, so approximately there. And most of the ogre unit is in my front, which means the ogres will charge me and hit me in the front. Actually, if I go like that, your overrun still, if you choose to overrun, you won't hit me because I'm actually too far away. I'd be in your front anyway because you'd just not overrun, assuming you kill 5 yeomen with all of those attacks. You'd just reform, which you wouldn't have to test.
Strangest things have happened.
Indeed. So does it actually matter? It does, yes, because if you're here, you'll be closer to me, even when you reform. They're going to go like that, as they were in the first place. So, we are going to go with magic.
Magique.
Sac magique, as the French would say, and I am French, so I would say it.
You are French.
6 to my 7.
Go on, roll more triple twos. Triple twos.
I can see it happening. Hey, I finally got a channel. That's my
channel
first one.
well. My channel's myself.
No.
2, 2, 3. Almost
6 to my 8. Okay. Is this where a magic missile would be lovely? But I don't have one.
You don't, do you? You didn't take
I don't. No, I've got direct damage, so I could I could dwellers.
Dwellers, some dogs.
Yeah. No. Oh, I've lost one knight, haven't I? So
You have lost.
I could regrow a knight.
If you wanted to take away all of my influence there on your knight unit.
Yeah, I'm tempted. So I've not got too much magic I really want to do, to be honest. I'm tempted to curse the cannon, so if it, hope it fouls its dangerous drone and just kills itself.
Just kills itself? I mean, you could just 6 dice dwellers.
Well, I could, but I don't particularly want to. boosted, wouldn't I? Yeah.
Go on, you know you wanna go for the crutch. Go on for the crutch, ladies and gentlemen.
I'm going to 3 dice Curse of Armour here.
He's got both.
On a 12, 14. I have 5 dice left.
5 dice. For a dwellers. Probably for the dwellers. So that'd be dangerous terrain test on a 1 or a 2.
It would, and it's -1 to hit in combat as well. It would matter if you charge the yeoman.
I will let that go.
Okay.
I will let that go. If you can find his curse card. Right in front of him. Oh yes, we also do, yes. I just remembered, top of my head, because I am a genius of the game, my Battle Standard Bearer does have the Rune Ball. So I will bounce it off on a 2+.
He does.
I thought it was going to be a 1 there.
So pick another target for the spell.
Another target for spell. I think I shall pick...
It's any target that would otherwise be sort of a valid target for the spell.
I'm going to pick...
It's 36 inches from that wizard.
Oh, is it from the wizard you do?
Yeah, it's a random, like, another target that would be possible from the spell. So literally any unit within 36 of the wizard, which is any unit on board.
Yeah, it's everyone. I'm going to put it on the dogs.
Okay.
I'm going to put it on not dogs, cats. Put it on the cats.
Cool. And then I'm going to boosted dwellers for the range.
Yeah, what you want?
On the dogs.
Yeah. On dogs?
Yeah.
Ah.
Yeah. It's fine. She's got thrown.
Yeah, she's got thrown.
So the cheeky double crown.
5 for 6 dice.
5 strength tests, please.
5 pass strength tests, you mean? 5 pluses, because they're all going to die.
5 1 to 4s.
Yeah! Oh, that's 2.
I'll take 2. I think those are the 2.
They're the 2 separates.
Yeah, they are. So panic check.
That'd be a panic in leadership 4.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not
Something
good.
low.
It's not 9.
Not 9.
It is not 9.
So we are going to go 8 inches
So
directly
you are gonna
away
go-
from...
No. So see, I found this out
Yeah, go on.
2 days ago. You... Oh, no, ignore me. It's a different scenario. You are correct.
Okay.
Be that way.
Are you going to move me 8 inches directly away? Dangerous terrain test.
Yes, 3 dangerous terrain tests. Fell on 1 or a 2.
My dogs!
1 takes a wound.
My cats!
It was 8, wasn't it? So
It was 8.
5. Literally pop in front of the trebuchet there.
Let's see if I rally. You've helped me out.
Well, you can't charge.
No, but I'm right there.
I might charge you.
Bold trebuchet crew.
My miscast. So, Throne of Vines.
Roll
on
a 1.
2+, I ignore it.
Roll a 1.
On a 1, I go down the hole. No, I'm good.
Well, it'd just be that.
Oh, good.
It'd just be that thing. You roll 1, go down the hole, just to follow.
If I rolled a 1, I had 0 doubt there was anything going to happen, but she falls down the hole.
Going down the hole.
And probably takes like 9 nights there and nights around with her.
You're right. You're right.
So that is my magic phase.
And on to trebuchet phase.
Whoa. 5 mounted yeomen and shoot you with bows.
On to trebuchet phase, mate.
They move, so 5s to hit. They're going to finish off that ogre.
They
might
finish off the ogre.
5s to wound.
No!
5 save.
Yeah!
Oh, now you can get trebbed.
Get pinged off my shield hat.
Now you get trebbed. Could I have the scatter and the artillery dice, please?
You want to put it into the Leadbelchers, mate. That's what you want to put it into.
I'm tempted, to be fair. How many would I need to kill? I need to kill 2. You are out of general. You're in BSB, though. I mean, it's possible. If I get like a sort of under the hole on 1, I'll probably hit at least 3 others. So it's very possible. No. This dude's head.
That dude? Or do you want a shield hat?
Yeah, shield hat.
Shield hat.
Let's go shield hat.
There you go.
Dear,
Not the yeoman.
Not the yeoman.
The yeoman.
The yeoman.
Oh dear.
It's gonna the blast will hit a yeoman.
Yeah,
Yeoman.
the yeoman.
He's gonna absolutely man it, mate. Absolutely man it. To kill him.
Man the piece of fallen masonry.
No,
The yeoman does not survive it.
So this is concerning. He should be within general.
Yeah.
And BSB.
Is it actually 25% though, Scott? I believe you need to lose 2 for 25%.
Oh yeah, I've got 5 in the unit. Yeah,
I mean,
yeah.
You take a panic test if you want, mate.
I'll take it, and then when I fail it twice, I can be like, yeah, but it doesn't matter.
There you go. No, you're gonna fail it.
See, I manned it.
Oh, he manned it. Oh well. He's not a good friend sometimes, guys.
No,
he's not even a friend sometimes.
When am I a good friend?
When are you a friend?
Fair. I am done with my shooting phase, my
Yes,
trebuchet phase. On to Ogre's turn 4.
Very quick.
It is.
Very quick game. So, on to Ogre's turn 4. Very quick game. We're going very quickly.
Well,
here.
I have like 3 units that do anything. So.
I mean, you really see only have 3 units
as
left.
do you. So.
Yeah, well, we'll see from there. So, before I start, we're going to do some charges. We are going to charge. The Ironblaster is going to charge into the Knight's Area.
Yeah, I couldn't sort of get out of you charging me, so I just had to.
And if I'm honest, the cannon hasn't been all that good for me so far.
I mean, it's good as trebuchet.
Over 2 turns.
Yeah.
It wasn't particularly great. So he'll charge there. I'll put a dice this one. No.
I'm going to stand.
You're going to... You want to flee? No? Okay. There
Definitely
will
not.
no other charges, though. We're not going to take the bait on the Yeoman.
Okay.
We're going to let him be for the time being. Hopefully not be there at all. So, charges, he can't fail.
That is correct.
So he's just going to go...
Choo-choo.
Like that.
Boop. Let's hope you roll a 1 for your impact.
I want you to know that your horse right at the front does fit nicely in between the Rhinox horns.
He's just giving him the old snoop boot.
We're getting the nuzzles. We're getting the nuzzles in.
Giving him the old snoop boot.
The snoop boot.
Yeah.
And that'll be that. Boop. And then we're going to move into... We're very comfortable with each other. The old Triple Crown Wargaming. We're going to go into some rally fiend trips as well. So the dog's going to attempt to rally. If they do rally, it'd be quite a nice thing.
Roll a 5. Roll a 5.
Roll a 4.
Roll a... Yeah!
That's an 11.
Yeah, it is.
I don't think I can actually do this.
No. Double 1 would probably make you... Yeah, no. Not the
double crown.
Without bouncing through the trebuchet, 12 puts you almost off the actual table, let alone the gaming table.
Before we move them.
Dangerous train test.
I'll take a dangerous train test. So I failed on 1 or 2 because of the curse of Armour here.
I kill one.
I lose a dog to the curse. And the other, so 1 dog stays on the board. So 1 cat stays on the board as a corpse.
Sure, Max. It's a corpse there.
It's a corpse there. That's what it is. Right, and onto a running move subphase.
Yeah.
We're just going to go...
Wheel backwards a little bit.
Like that.
Sure.
Just so I make sure that you are definitely in my front.
Yeah, absolutely.
And then these big boys.
You're still going to be out... you're going to blast
I'm actually going to do, some suitable tactics rather than try and blast off a trebuchet.
Trebuchet's going to charge.
Go like that.
Can war machines even charge?
You are immobile.
Yeah, I thought they were.
War machines can charge. Well, I don't know if they can charge.
They can move.
They can move.
You can drag them.
You can drag them, but you can't even move. So that's where your downside comes from, my friend.
Fair.
And then we're going to go into some magic.
Yep.
So we're going to get 8 dice.
Not bad.
It's not bad. I kind of want some magic off this turn.
I would very much like no. Just generally no.
Just generally no?
Chalice of Medfleur.
Medfleur?
Gives me a dice.
It does.
It's been good for me, I'll be honest. The turn I really could have done with it, I forgot it. Yeah. But the other 3, it's been great.
It's making up for
3
it.
channels, Triple Crown would be nice. So I will take 1. 8 to 8 at the moment.
At the moment. Triple Crown?
8 to 9, I'll definitely take that.
Some big Dispel game. The Dispel game from the Bretonnians. Up there.
Yeah. I will say, not to sort of toot my own Bretonnian horn, I do think that is probably the best part of my game.
The dispelling.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd actually agree with you because you know what to let go.
It helps. I normally have ogres where I can let them have a spell and then 2+ it and waste it because nothing else is a viable target. So that does help. But
right. So where are we going? Where are we going?
Where art thou going?
2 dice Fireball on the Yeoman. Do I actually want to do it on the Yeoman? I actually want to stay there because it might mess up some charges. Yeah, I'll let him live.
Okay.
I want to let him live.
Okay.
Right. 3 dice Flaming Sword on the Ironguts.
On the Ironguts.
Okay.
7? I
nope.
think. Is it 9?
It is an 8.
Oh, an 8.
Yeah, it's failed the cast. There goes.
That Firebelly has been awful for you, hasn't it?
It has not been good. And then we're going to go 6 dice Trollguts.
6 dice left? Yeah.
6 dice Trollguts.
Cool.
Try and get the regen off.
Yeah.
Here we go.
Wow.
It's cast. I mean...
8, 10, 19, 23.
23. Do you have a little mirror?
I do.
Do you have a little mirror?
El Midel. I do.
I apologise for the French accent.
I thought it was Belgian.
I mean, it could be Côte d'Ivoire.
But I'm tempted to keep it for when you roll bigger and just roll 8 dice.
I mean, you do have 8 dice.
Oh dear, I think that might have saved me. 6, 28.
Couldn't just let me have it.
No, that 6, singularly that 6 saved me, because that was absolute garbage.
It was garbage.
As the Italians might say.
The Italians, they might say it.
Fake Italians probably would. Real Italians wouldn't.
Yeah. And then we're going to go into shooting. Again, I don't think I actually want to shoot them, because I think it does actually mess up your charges. Maybe?
How wide are knight units? 75, aren't they? That was a silly question. So, 150? No.
They wouldn't?
No, because the Ground Knights would charge and basically touch them and go sort of here, and then the realms would go sort of here. And I would get corner to corner.
And all the realms we get in?
Yeah, because 150 is there, and that's only about 15 mil over.
So let's blast them. Let's blast them.
Blast them, yo man!
Let's blast some yo man off the board. I might not actually. That was, as the Italians would say, a garbaggio roll. It's 5 shots from 5 dice there.
Wow.
10.
16.
16.
Half of them are going to be in cover from the kill.
They are?
Yeah.
I should roll that separately.
Yeah.
I should do 8.
8 and 8.
8 and 8. As long as you're happy with that.
I'm happy with that.
So the 8 that are with cover the hill, so they moved, long range.
Yes, they probably are. They are, just about.
Yeah. And hard cover or light cover?
Light.
Light cover?
Slightly.
So 7s. So this is the one that on 7s?
Yep.
1, 2, 4 plus.
1.
Hey.
Yeah.
3's to kill him. There. And off he goes. And the 8 that hit on 6s.
Yep.
Ah.
2.
Crack shots, mate. Another 2.
Another 2. There's just 1. 2 left.
1, 2, 2. And is he? I don't think he might not be in range of BSB or generally.
Possibly not. He doesn't care though. He's going to pass it on easily to 6.
He might do. He won't.
So close.
Now he's got a
Is he in range
measure.
of the general? No, he's not.
No, he's just out.
No, just out of the BSB as well. Fractionally.
See you later, yo man. Why are you taking him off? He flees.
I don't know.
He flees.
I just assumed he'd die.
No. And he helps me.
He doesn't because he bounces through.
Ah.
So he will not panic.
He won't panic. He's a peasant.
Yeah. Well, no, for running through them he would. I think, but they're immune sight.
Yeah.
So it doesn't matter.
Why couldn't you just go on 11 and just stopped there? There.
Nope.
I'm gonna have to kill an errant lance just to make me feel better. So that's that. Shooting.
I mean, you might.
Shooting. We're now going to combat. So we do have impact hits because we are a chariot. We're not scythed, so we're going to get D6 impact hits.
I will take 2.
Yeah, I thought you might. I'm hitting you, killing. Well, not killing, but winning on 2s. 2 wounds.
Are they strength 6 or 5?
5.
5. So 4 plus armors.
4 plus armor.
Ooh. And 5 plus wards. You're just strong enough to give me my better ward.
Yeah.
Which is kind of you, but you know what? You could have been strength 4. It wouldn't have mattered.
Ah.
Yeah.
I've had such That's such rotten luck.
Now that's just petty taking it out on my Bretonnians.
I've had such rotten luck against Bretonnians recently.
Nah, you're just making out, mate. They didn't charge. They're not immune to fear. So they will take a test on 9 for the general.
Yeah.
They're probably in range of BSB, but they don't.
I don't care.
Loving life. And I will go first.
Mm-hmm.
With 4 attacks from the paladin.
Yep.
You on a 3. 4 hits. And winning you on a 6. You're up to 6.
I am, yes.
New. And then I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 knights. And the damsel is exactly the same. So 6 attacks, including the champ. Not bad. 4 hits. And 6s again, only strength 3.
New. My attack's back.
Yes. I think you'll go before my horses.
I'm doubtful. I think I have some Gnoblar crew.
Some of them might. A Bretonnian Warhorse is initiative 3.
Dear. The Rhinox is initiative. Oh,
You got so excited.
I saw attacks 3 is next initiative 2. So no, unfortunately not. So you will go. I go at the same time. My how many have I got?
You have one
Gnoblar scrapper.
So the horses, 1 hit.
6s.
They're gonna win you.
So my Gnoblar scrapper misses.
No. Are you attacking the unit or the paladin?
Unit.
Cool.
I'll take the unit. So then we've got the actual ogre itself.
Yeah.
Hits twice.
Yeah.
He's going to wound on 3s.
He is.
Going to wound nuns.
Oh, this is very bad. This could be dying on static.
This could actually mean that you get 3 lances into me.
Possibly.
Yeah. This could be game.
Concerning.
I see anything and I should not just charge.
Yeah.
And the Rhinox, I need him to do something.
Yeah. He hits me twice.
He's twice.
He's strength 5.
It won't be enough. I need 3 to get rid of another rank.
Yeah, I mean, but you might. It helps you pass the leadership test.
Yeah. 2s.
Oh, that doesn't.
1.
So 4 up armor. That's a 6. That's a crown.
Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh dear.
Yeah, that was not good for you.
I lose by 4.
Charge.
I lose by 3.
Have a banner and 3 ranks. So you lose by 3.
Lose by 3. Leadership is 7. I'll double check
It
that.
might be 8.
Is he brave? He's not brave.
No, so
He's
leadership 4.
Leadership 4. Come on,
You
baby.
can pass this.
Sabertusk leadership.
No, you really can't.
What would you like to chase?
Nope.
Do you have a choice in chasing because of Impetuous?
I think that only means they have to, if they charge, I think it only means they have to pursue, is the word I'm looking for. But I will certainly double check for you because I've used them like once before about 18 months ago. So I could well be wrong. And this is a book that doesn't tell you what page they're on, which is awfully helpful.
Let's go. Try and find the.
Just flick through.
Just try and find the errand page.
Just ramble while I try and find them. This is incredibly interesting for everyone at home, I am sure. But I've found them, so it's all good.
There. My ramblings worked. I didn't ramble at all. I let Scott ramble. All good.
No. After charge has been declared, if any units did not declare a charge but are within charge range, they must take a leadership test to restrain themselves, blah, blah, blah. In addition, so reckless are they that they're immune to psych for the turn that they charge. But nothing about having
would you like to chase me?
No.
I'm going off the board.
Yeah, 5 from the back, I reckon. You're off. Leadership 9 to test to restrain. Yeah. And then they are going to reform again around this lovely dude's head. Which is going to be about, without moving the building,
So give me a full frontal.
Full frontal. Well, I mean, if anything's going to do it, this will.
Yeah?
Yeah, it's definitely the fun.
Oh dear. This is going to be a hell of a turn 4, I feel. I really, really needed to get the Troll Guts off, I feel like.
Yeah, or at least keep them there and like do some damage to them.
Yeah.
Because I mean, yeah.
Oh, well, but so we're going to move it into Bretonnian turn 4.
Yeah. So, Bretonnian turns 4. This could be a right scalping for the Brats.
You don't need to charge. Why don't we meet in the middle, shake hands, and break baguette? Cameraman James barely hold.
Sorry, I'll do that again for the cameraman James. Everyone's going to charge. Apart from the Treb.
Treb can't charge.
Exactly.
Well, see, he wants to get on the hand, you want to charge the Leadbelchers.
So, the Ground Knights are going to charge first. Would you like to stand or flee?
So tempted to flee, but I'm not, because they're so close to me.
Everyone else is going to charge.
Yep.
Ground Knights.
Fail, please.
Need
fail
a 7.
Fail this for me, please.
No. Just about.
I saw the ones.
They have Rampage as standard as well, so they could have rerolled it. These guys needed, I think it was 4. I'll double check if it's close. It's not.
I had 20.
Not close. Yes. Sorry, 21. They've got the movement back.
Oh, just in
they
case.
are 9 inches away, so they can't actually fail. So,
where are you going first?
I am going to go. I'll move these guys first. Just go like that. I'll move these guys to know exactly where they can get to. Like that. And then I'll get 2 Ground Knights in. Do I want... Yeah. Yeah. Thank you very much. Boop. Boop. I've got 2 Growls, 2 Errants, 3 rounds.
Well, isn't that a spectacular sight?
It is.
And watch me just rip through it all. Like a puppy in a wet
Possibly.
like a puppy in a wet paper bag.
Oh my. Rally this dude.
Don't rally. Don't do this.
He's double 1.
Get off my board.
Yeah, he's
Get off my lawn.
Poor Tutu.
I got some points.
He sounded the horn as he fled, and that's what really like got them into the sort of frenzy to all make the charges.
I got points, mate.
You have 164 points from those 2 units you own, plus the 90.
But yeah, damn, you are right.
254 points.
Yeah.
That's it at the moment. But you know,
I'm gonna get some. I'm gonna get 3 lances as well. I own 2,500 points, mate.
3,000 when you get the hill as well.
Yeah.
So on to magic then.
Yeah.
7 to your 5. Do you want to do your channels?
Oh yeah, I'll do channels.
Do I get any praying to the lady? Am I praying hard enough? Oh, I really am.
I'm just gonna put my hands up.
Sorry, Max. Hashtag sorry, not sorry.
I'm just an ogre. Just an ogre. I have layers. He's going through my layers. They're like onions. It made me cry.
Cameraman James is really struggling to hold it together here.
Desperately trying to hold his laughter.
Right, okay, so what are we going to do?
Skip the magic phase.
We're going to go +1 strength from this damsel on the Knights of the Realm.
Double 6 go on the old. Dispel Magic Cascade.
No.
Fail the cast.
7, yeah, fails the cast.
There is hope!
We'll try again from the other damsel. 4 dice this time. There we go. 15, 17.
Dice roll left. 2. What can you cast?
I can cast Flesh to Stone. I can cast Regrowth. I cannot cast Dwellers without a double 6. I can cast Curse of Armour. I can't cast Curse of Armour here because she failed. I can cast Pan's Impenetrable Pelt. But without a double 6, I can't do the bubble version.
Go large, mate.
Cool. And we'll go 2 dice. We'll go Flesh to Stone on the
Grails.
Knights of the Realm. You get more attacks on the realms. You only get 2 ogres attacking the realms, so I'm less concerned about them. It casts on a 9, but I've got no dice.
Roll 3 dice. It is dispelled.
Yep.
So that's that, and I'm also going to use my last 2 dice to dispel Throne of Irons.
Yeah.
Maybe not.
You do. Yeah,
I do, yes.
Cast that
Okay.
So just about you do.
That's that. Shooting, would you like to throw a trebuchet into my Leadbelchers?
Yeah, I think so, yeah. We'll go for this guy.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Not bad.
This guy, Max.
Okay.
Might
hit that one good. I love the fact that the yoga head is just enough to fit it nicely into the hole.
It'll clip one.
Yeah.
Not going to kill him though, unfortunately. 3s.
Yeah, it does wound him. Takes a massive chunk of masonry to the bonds.
Right. Combat then?
I am scary for your 1 lance.
Yeah. So the Paladin and the Knights Errant will have to test because he is not impetuous. They're all Leadership 9 with a reroll because BSB and General. So Paladin fails with a reroll. Fails.
Yeah!
To be honest, he's the same.
Why couldn't you roll that for the Knights?
Knights of the Realm.
Can't fail it. No. Ah!
And they're all immune to psychic and he's got Growlbell, so they're immune to psychic as well.
Yeah.
The damsel isn't, randomly. So the damsel's leadership test.
Oh no.
She's fine.
She's fine.
Yeah, on an 8. Right, so everything goes before you?
Would you like to issue any challenges?
No, he will go before most of the knights, I think. Or at the same time. No.
This butcher will issue a challenge. Ooh, I've got him on the ropes, ladies and gentlemen. I am on the ropes.
So if the Lord accepts, the errants can attack.
Can they?
Because the Lord of the Exception, you have to move to here, because I can't physically move to there because it's not my unit, which means there would be a character or the unit, something would be there, so which means the errants could attack. This paladin could do it if he kills him, if he's got hit and wound with everything. If he kills him, the errants can attack because you'll step up, because he goes before the errants.
But if he doesn't, you lose the entire errant.
I do use the entire errants. But I would really like the Lord's attacks on the unit. But the Lord is going to accept.
Yep.
And we'll do that first. I mean, he goes first anyway.
Yep.
But we'll do that first. So he hits you on a 3.
Yeah.
He hits you all the time. He's strength 7 with Wisdons. So he moves you on a 2. Rerolling ones because of the Cuirass.
Yes. Thankfully, ooh.
I'll reroll that because he's cocked.
Ah,
so 4. Do you have a save?
I don't believe I do.
No. So he's dead, but I will get the extra for the overkill. From the
you're probably going to get the 1,
might be 10
to be honest. Yeah.
So I get 5 in total. Would have been nice to get a few more, but not the end of the world.
I mean, you can only get maximum 5 as is anyway.
It's 5 plus the wounds. So I could have got up to 9 if I'd have done enough hits. A character would have to step forward. So.
He would, wouldn't he?
Yeah, that's Firebelly-tastic, maybe.
He can have a Firebelly.
That is Firebelly-tastic.
I completely forgot I had a Hellheart as well. That would have been absolutely bloody good. That right there.
Yeah, it would have.
That is probably cost me the game, that has. Forgetting the Hellheart.
Yeah, it's certainly not going to have helped. So, Paladins will go next. The BSB's not going to make way. He's going to stay where he is in the growls. The Paladin in the Errants, he's terrified of you, so he's not going to make way either. So, growls go next. So, we've got the Musician, Standard Bearer, behind the Musician, behind the Musician, behind the Musician, and Devastating Charge from the Triple Crown. So, hitting you on a 3. It's obviously all into the unit because that's all they can attack.
What, 2 free hits?
3 misses.
I
think
2.
you're fine.
I saw. Yeah.
So 3s are a hit, and then they're strength 6 because they're strength 4 basic. 2s to kill. It'd be nice if I could take the back rank off here.
And the rest.
2, 3 dead ogres outright, and 2 wounds.
So 1, 2, 3.
Here's 1,
and then we'll go to 2.
Yeah. Your character, your BSB's initiative, I think is 4.
It probably is 4. I'll look. It is 3.
It is 3. So they, him and the wizard, who I also believe is initiative 3, will go at the same time as the rest of my knights.
Yep.
Would you like to do your support attacks now?
Yeah, I will do.
Does your Firebelly have a great weapon?
Or no, he does not. He has the.
Is he also going at initiative 3?
He's going at sort of anti-heroes.
I think he's initiative 3.
Probably. Firebelly is initiative 2.
2. Okay, so he goes after the.
He goes after everything else. So it's just going to be the Bruiser.
The Bruiser and the level 4.
Bruiser
is definitely.
Fist Mackenzie.
Fist Mackenzie.
So the Slaughtermaster is initiative 3.
Yeah.
4 attacks.
3 is supporting.
3 is supporting, yes. Yeah, that's a very fair point.
So who does he want to attack? He can only attack the Knights Errant because my Lord is in a challenge.
I'll attack Knights Errant then.
Yeah, probably a good choice.
So Knights Errant.
4s? Or is he weapon skill 4?
He's weapon skill 4.
So 3s.
3s to it. And 3s to wound. 2 wounds.
Is he only strength 4?
He's strength 4.
Yeah. So 3 ups. And 6 up.
Yeah.
Your BSB, he can attack growls or knights as well.
We'll go with.
Yes, growls on a 4, realms on a 3.
Knights of the Realm.
Cool. For 3s.
So hitting the Knights of the Realm on 3s. 2 hits.
And 2s because he's strength 5. 3s because they're toughness 4 now.
He's strength 5 indeed. Nothing.
No.
Upsettingly.
Yeah, so Knights Errant, the Knights Errant and Realm go at the same time, as well as the Damsels, so I'll do their attacks. I'll do their attacks quickly now, because I will forget. These 2 attacking the unit. 1 hit. I should have rolled them separately, because she's strength 4. Her attack hits and wounds.
Yeah.
I'm going to make sure she's not strength 4 basic. I'm pretty sure she's not. That would be insane.
She's a human wizard.
Yeah, she's strength 3. So 1 6 up.
6 up! Hey!
And the strength 3 one The one in the Knight's Errant is going to attack the Firebelly. She hits. Your toughness 5, so she doesn't need a 6. No. So, Errant Champ, Banner, one behind the Champ, 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 and Devastating Charge. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Weapon skill of the Firebelly
is 3.
Yeah, not fantastically high, so 4s to hit. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Toughness 5.
Might live! Times 5.
3 to wound.
I don't
No.
know.
6 wounds on the Firebelly. Enough to kill
So
it.
4.
Yep. Then Knights of the Realm. So we have a Champion, a Standard Bearer, one behind the Champ, one behind the Lord, Champ and Lord, and then 2 more on each side. 1, 2, 1, 2, and then Devastating Charge for everyone. There we go. These are going to be on 3s, so your units are on 3. Not bad. And they're
2s.
strength, yeah, they would be strength 5, but we're sitting basically 6.
How many is that, Scott?
So that kills the one on 2 wings. Then you've got 1, 2, 3 dead ogres, and 1 takes 2 wings.
2 wounds, yeah?
Yeah. And yeah, one of them will pop to the front.
Like that?
Yes.
Alright. Is that everything?
Yes.
You have some
I've
horses.
got horses.
You have some horses.
So 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 horses from the Knight's Errant. So that's obviously those 2, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, because they count as being in close contact, so their horses can attack. These are all going on the wizard.
Yep.
Hitting you on a 4, 2, and wounding you on a 6, yeah.
Yeah.
Nope. The Lord's horse is exactly the same stats as everyone else's horse. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 11 from the Knight of the Realm unit, including that Lord's horse. Hitting the unit on a 4. The Lord can't continue the challenge, his horse can't attack. So 10, I think that is. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9. So, 10 because of that. I wasn't right. Hitting you on a 4.
2 hits? That's not. Oh, those 3s!
4s, because their horses get their wisdoms as well.
Yep. Oh. Yeah! Yes!
1, 2, 3, 4, 5 Groundhog horses. Which are weapon skill 10. They always touch first.
Yeah!
3 hits, that's better than any other unit of horses has done.
5 to
With
wound.
a lot less attacks. 1 wound!
You're
Right,
gonna
finish off the
You're
ogre.
going to take off this ogre, aren't you?
Yeah! Yeah! Go horses. Now, it is your 10 attacks back.
Thanks, mate. Into everything into the realms.
Yeah.
James, you have to move out of the way because I need to space roll dice. So 4 to hit.
Choose.
Choose the wound.
Yeah.
2 wounds.
Yeah. So you're -3.
Yeah.
So 5 up, 5 ups. Nope.
Well, she has 5 ups. Yeah.
So, I mean, we'll work out the combat rates because it's going to be a staggering high number.
Do we need to? Because
yes,
I can just.
yes, we need to.
No,
Max.
we don't need to. I can tell you what. I tell you what. I felt I lost.
Yeah, I can tell you that too, but I want to work out the combat rates. 9, 18, 21, 24, 25, 30, 34, 35 for the charge, 36, 37, 38, 39. A nice round 40.
I got 1, 2, 3.
3. I win by 37.
Yeah. Guess what, mate?
Stubborn. Guess what, Max? That's a fail.
Watch me
Yes,
fail. Watch me fail this because you know, Max.
What are you, 9 if you're
Legion 9, standard spin.
Yeah.
Watch this because Max loves failing Legion 9 is really
really
horrible.
does. You'd have got a tenner for that at the weekend if you'd have done it in the right game.
Yeah, I mean, hard to be happy, guys. It's hard to make a joke about that, to be honest. Would you like to chase me?
Yes, I'm going to chase you with everything. I'll chase you with everything.
6.
Errants. 7. Realms. Go 5. And Grails go 6. No one really went very far at all. 7, 5, and 6. So 7 puts me there. 5. Yeah. You're good lifting this up onto the hill. And 6 is going to put me literally halfway in between. Don't fall. They balance. Don't touch them, they balance. You won't that yet. Yeah. I mean, it's a juicy, probably flank charge on those Growl Knights.
Do I really want to do that, though? Probably not.
I'm only strength 4. I've got 2 attacks each.
I'm only strength 4 myself.
Yes.
Yeah, I've got a better chance.
You've got a much better static res though, because you're on my lines.
Yeah.
But yes, that is the end of Bretonnian's turn 4. Very successful turn, I think it is.
Game
putting
winning?
it lightly.
Game winning?
Yeah. But we will move on to the Ogre's turn 5.
Well, on the cusp of victory, as a Lawmaster might say, we find ourselves a pivotal moment. What a devastating turn that was.
Yeah, 37. I beat you by 37.
This the 37 didn't matter. It's the fact that once again I failed yet another leash.
What mattered was the 11 followed by an 11
on the leash test.
Yeah.
I mean, I'll do it for you now. That's a pass. That's a pass. That's a pass on the unit. The banner.
It is.
Not even generals. But anyway, we move past our similar mistakes there.
Speaking of moving, I've just moved the BSB out because he is way too top heavy.
Yeah, he's
obviously on that corner, but I've just put him.
That is a chip hazard.
It is.
If you've seen Small Soldiers, you know who that is. Oh, I love that reference. Anyway, into my charge phase. The Leadbelchers, they are going to heft the cannons around the other way, baseball bat it up. But bow the Asaph style, you could say, knocking some horses, and we're going to charge on the flank of the Growl Knights.
Okay.
Would you like to flee, Scott?
No.
No? You sure?
I can't. I'm immune to psychology.
You're immune to psychology. That is a very good point.
Oh, no.
So we're going to charge on the flank. Ogre charge?
Possible.
Come on, possible. Ogre charge.
Terrifying if you do. No. I mean, you really tried to foul, but you are like 6 inches away. So,
at least you don't. Off camera, I said to the guys, watch me foul the charge.
Yeah, you really tried. You did your very best.
I did my very best.
Yeah.
And no one ever was.
No. Pop those in for you.
It's another reference for you like out there. Scott's never seen.
I don't get these references.
Scott's never seen either the movie or the program I've just referenced.
I'm too busy at Little Mix concerts. So.
You are. Oh, the big mix concerts.
Other girl bands are available.
Yeah, they're not. No, are they?
None are as good.
Right, so we are. Well, Magic's over.
Yeah.
Shooting's over.
Yeah, it is.
We're going to go into combat.
It's combat.
I want to do some impact hits.
Yeah, you do.
I have 4 strength 5 impact hits.
Yes, you do.
And they're going to wound you on 2s because you're only a Ground Knight. And Ground Knights are only times 3.
They are.
So 2s to wound them. And it's 3 wounds.
So 3 up armor saves. 4 up armor saves.
Yes.
Because you're strength 5.
Oh!
Okay. 5 up ward saves.
5 up ward saves, so I'm strength 5. Do you know what? This could be the turn. 8 Leadbelchers. 8 Leadbelchers, ladies and gentlemen. Can they be the ogres of the match? You get your attacks first.
I do. So
your Paladin BSB will probably go first.
My Paladin BSB will go first. He is 4 attacks. I'm just trying to remember what I gave him. I know he's got the Rampage stat and he's got Virtue of the Just, which makes no difference because he hasn't charged.
Hasn't charged anything.
So hitting you on a 3. 2 hits.
Winning me on a 4.
Win you on a 4.
Ooh!
And then 3 Ground Knights.
3 Grails.
Hitting you on a 3.
Ooh!
Only half.
4 to win.
And winning you on 4s again. 2.
2 wounds. You are in strength 4, so you do ignore my light armor. So I'm going to lose the 1 wound there, and the 2 wounds there.
Yeah.
And then you are. They're both just going to fall over. You then have your 4 horses.
I do. They're going to kill an ogre, mate.
They're probably all going to ogre. You don't mess with the GGs.
You do not mess with the GGs. 5s to win. No.
Yeah, I do mess with the GGs.
You do.
Right, so I might actually win this combat.
I think you will.
I might actually do this.
Yeah.
So 3, so it's going to be 3 attacks apiece.
Yep.
2, 3, I mean more dice. 4, 5, 6, 7.
Yep.
So 21 attacks.
Some of these want to go on the BSB.
Do some want to go on the BSB?
Yeah. 2 ogres could. Could also just go for the unit.
I think I'm just going to go for the unit.
Okay.
I want to get rid of like the rank sort of
Yeah, makes sense.
I've also knocked more of your
Yeah,
crown knights
fine,
over. So we're hitting on 4s. Healthy amount of hits.
Yeah, it looks okay. If only you were poisoned.
If only I was poisoned. Where's Festus when you need him? He's a
dark chaos ogres, baby.
He's a sort of mercenary. And then we're wounding on 3s.
Yeah.
Not so
No,
good.
it's not bad.
And then we've got 8 wounds. 8 wounds at -1.
So 8, 3 up, 5, 3 up, 6 up.
I mean,
That's a lot better.
okay.
6 up. No.
I get 1. Ah.
So he's not dead. He's just in the front, mate.
So I charged in the flank
With a rank.
with a rank and 3 wounds. You did 2 wounds,
I have 2 banners.
2 banners, 2 ranks.
I do.
No,
No, you are.
you don't get rate bonuses actually.
Yeah, because you've got 6
Yeah,
rolls.
this boy again. So you did 3 wounds, charge, flank, rank. You did 2 wounds,
2 banners.
2 banners. Oh,
Yeah.
like 2.
Yep.
Leadership 7 reroll.
I am. Have I got 2 ranks? I do have 2 ranks. You only have 1. So I am leadership 9 steadfast. With a reroll because the BSB's in the unit. Yeah.
Why could you not have done the max special? You can't actually reform that, can you?
No, I could if I could reform basically into a line.
You could do that.
Which I might as well.
Yeah, I mean,
Gets me more attacks.
you have
So
to be
I'll
a single
test.
line.
Which I do.
Yeah.
Yeah, it will just be 1 rank.
Do-
we'll sort that out off camera.
yeah, I don't-
because it's gonna be a mess. But that was
Do I get bonus for charging up a hill?
not upper hill, no. If
hill?
anything, it's -1.
So, yeah. No. Well, I
I
still won combat.
You did win combat, Max. Well done.
I'm
I'm not like you. I don't fail leadership 9 with a reroll.
One's like, but no, that's what 5-minute turn there.
Yeah.
As the only ogre turn 5, we're going to go into Bretonnia turn 5.
Yeah. Bretonnian turn 5.
Yes. And I love
Right.
your little line there. They actually look really nice in that line.
They do. They do. So Wistons is going to go, which I'll just take now to get it out of the way. The knights of the knight errant, so these guys are just going to sort of wheel around here, and these guys are going to try and swift reform. So we'll do the swift reform. They pass. I'll move them in a second because they're essentially going to. The knights errant will need to move first anyway, so I should have just moved them first. They are gonna possibly have to test a march. They are gonna have to test a march.
Go on, foul that.
9 with a reroll.
Fail Alicia test, please.
So they're going to go like that, which is going to be 2 inches. They've got 16, so they're going to come out here 5, so 7, so they've got 11 left, and they're basically just going to wheel all the way around like that. And that.
Can't just let me have 1 unit.
No.
Can't let me have one
That
single
is correct,
unit.
Max. Yeah, that is correct. They're going to spin all the way around. And they're going to go up to there. Put them on the back in a minute. Come around 4, 5, 6, and then forward 2. Like that. On to magic. 8 to your 5. 3 channels. Nope. So I'm going to Wistons the Ground Knights from
Yeah, I thought you might.
the damsel in the unit.
Yep.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10. It casts.
Yeah.
On a 10.
What else you got?
I've got another Wissens. I've got Curse of Armour here. I've got Throne. I've got Regrowth. I've got Fleshless Stone. And I've got 4 dice. I've got Pan's Pelt, so I can make the BSB tougher as well.
How many dice got left? 4. Throne's cast on an 8.
It is.
What's Flesh Stone cast on?
An 8. So it's possible to get both. Very possible.
Yeah.
Both need a 4.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is. You're gonna get tougher either way. Do I want to stop you from being stronger? I'm gonna try and stop this one.
Okay. On a 10. 10.
Yeah.
Comfortably.
2 dice thrown.
2 dice flesh.
Do you want to do?
No, I don't want to do Throne first.
Oh.
She fails to cast.
Ah.
And then 2 dice Wissens.
Okay. Ooh.
No.
Yeah! Survived the magic!
Well done, Max. Well done.
Hey!
On to the combat phase then. The damsel has to take a panic check. Fear test, sorry, not a panic check.
Oh.
She's fine. Yeah, she's fine from the Paladin's leadership.
Yep.
So I think she might only be 7. But Ground Knights, I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 Ground Knights. And I've got the BSB before that. So, BSB is going to be hitting you on a 3.
Freeze!
Same as last time. And he's going to be wounding you on a 4. He's going to take 1 wound off of that ogre. And then the Ground Knights going to be hitting you on exactly the same. 3s and 4s.
Ooh.
That was not very good.
Ooh.
6 hits.
Hold tight, ladies and gentlemen. Hold tight.
And 4s.
Wow.
1 and 2.
Wow. Ah.
And then I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8 horses.
Wow.
Wow!
Oh, and Wilson intensifies.
2 wounds, they're going to finish off this ogre.
You have to do it.
You know they are.
5, 6 plus.
Finish off the ogre.
You don't mess with a GG. So that's 3 wounds?
Yeah, that is 4 wounds.
4
You had
wounds.
1 left.
Yeah. So I have 15 attacks.
6. Yep, 15 attacks.
2, 3, 4, 5. Come on, guys. I want get at least 1 launcher. I want a substantial amount of points. I want some points. 4s.
That's a good amount of hits.
It is. Healthy.
Yeah, very solid.
And 3s.
Yep. Good amount of wounds. 6.
6.
So 3 ups, 6 ups.
Ooh, I've lost the combat.
2 wounds. I'm not going to take them off, but
Yes.
I've taken 2 wounds. So I have 2 banners and 4 wounds for 6. You have done 2 wounds used by 4. Leadership 3. No, leadership 3.
Yeah. No.
I'm going to chase you.
Yeah, for
Because it gets me off the hill. 5. I'm going to chase you 6.
And that'll be a GG.
It will. They'll chase them down. In my next turn, they're just going to touch them.
I mean, you wipe me out.
Yeah, I know, but you know, points for the hill.
No, you want this game ends, mate. Game ends.
Points for the hill.
Game ends. Game ends when I'm dying.
We'll do it in the debrief. So we've come to the end of the let's call it brutal. Bretonnians versus the ogres. You do not know.
How many points did I actually get off you?
You got.
Go on, tell me it's under 200.
No.
Tell me it's under 300.
Yeah. 254. 2 units of yeomen at 84 each, and the treb at 90.
And I think you got around 3,000 odd points.
Yeah, 250.
3,250? Well, just on top of the road. We didn't even work out beforehand.
3,250.
Because you got my entire army.
Entire army. General, BSB. BSB was in combat.
I think,
banner from the Ironguts, banner from the Mournfang.
I think we need to look at the Triple Crown Compact to look at the scoring to see what kind of score that is. I just want to make sure what it is.
I think that's fair, yeah.
But my
Off the top of your head,
top
what
of my
do you
head,
reckon roughly?
I reckon 10-10.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I think it might be a bit closer to a 40 minus 20.
40.
So we'll average them out and we'll go at a 20-0.
Dear, it was most definitely a 20-0 game at the end of that.
Yeah, I was looking at when you had the Ironguts on the hill, I was like, it's going to be I hit and go through, or I hit and bounce off and lose everything. As it turned out, you classic can't pass Leadership 9 with a reroll test. Meant I went right through.
Yeah. All tears.
Yeah.
All tears before bedtime.
Yeah, I think that was one of the big moments for me, but I think the biggest was actually the turn before, the bit before I charged, the turn before I charged, was when that final yeoman, when you didn't kill him and he ran, but ran enough as he pivoted, and it was minuscule because he was only just out of the BSB's 12 trench for the reroll. As his base pivoted, obviously he goes a bit closer because his centre stays in the same place.
Half an inch or something like that.
Probably
silly.
less, yeah. Which just touches on the Ground Knights, which means he bounces out the other side. Doesn't panic them, they're immune to psychology, they don't care, but it gets them out of the way for the charge.
Yeah.
And that's huge, and that gets all those lances in. Because, I mean, even without the Ground Knights, and they are the best lance, even though they're the smallest, I don't win that combat by anywhere near as much. Now, you're stubborn, so that doesn't matter, but you get a lot more attacks back.
You get a lot more attacks back. I would have killed a lot more knights in the end.
Yeah. Now, whether it would have been enough to swing it, I don't know, but it would have made a big dent in those lances.
So I think that's what Ironguts are good for. They're good for tin can knight openers.
Yeah.
The strength 6
they're
is
very
good.
Yeah.
There was 3 biggest moments for me.
Yeah.
In my opinion, there was 3. Number 1 for me was forgetting the Hellheart.
Yes.
Yeah. Cameraman James is grimacing behind the camera, just like. Obviously, this is my first time playing ogres. It's not even my ogres; it's Scott's ogres.
It is.
Again, as I promised,
they did well for me.
They didn't betray you. As I said at the beginning, I now want to buy an ogre army, so that is a classic Max there as well. Forgetting the Hellheart, because we rolled it off camera before we started this.
We did.
One of them got a dimensional cascade.
She did. The prophetess in the Ground Knights got the damsel, sorry, in the Ground Knights got the dimensional cascade. So and we rolled it out and killed 4 Ground Knights.
4 Ground Knights. The one in the middle got a small round template strength 10.
Although she did have Throne of Vine.
She did have Throne of Vine, and she'd thrown it off. Yeah. And the other one got power drain.
So
it would have meant
it probably would have meant that I wouldn't have got Wissons that turn.
Maybe.
Because I wouldn't have got
You'd
the
be
dice.
able to cast, to be
I
honest.
lose 2d6 dice from the I lose 1d6 from the dimensional cascade, and the other wizard can't cast.
Yeah.
So I probably wouldn't have got a Wissons off, because you also get 3 dice for making 3 wizards miscast. So
so that
I do like Hellheart for that. It's really good.
First time playing ogre, so that was the thing. We've also just come off at the back of a GT weekend.
Yes.
And it's literally like the day after.
Yeah, it's the evening after. It's been a long day as well.
Incredibly tired, and I think I myself am a bit warhammered out in terms of my brain is frazzled.
It's not helping with a new army as well.
Not with a new army. So I'm not trying to make excuses. Not by any means. Like Scott played well. To an extent, but forgetting the Hellheart was an issue.
Yeah. What was your favourite moment though?
Favourite moment?
Charging the Knights Errant with a cannon?
No, because that was not one of my mistakes that I could have done differently. I just not charged because you couldn't have turned around and got all 3 lances into me.
True.
That was another big moment for me. Was that?
I would have got the BSB and another side of Ground Knights in. So I would have still had quite a lot of attacks.
But not as many.
No, not as many. That is for sure.
But so that was probably another thing. Favourite moments? I don't know. Shooting 32 shots with Leadbelchers in the first round of shooting. And doing a
wound to the trebuchet.
Wound.
That
was all good. That's probably my favourite moment.
Yeah.
But your favourite moment?
I think my favourite was seeing all those lances go in at once. It's a phenomenal sight, isn't it? It's such a nicely painted Bretonnian army as well, and I have to thank Andy for that. It looks amazing.
All the colours arrayed against that is something else.
And I still thought I was going to lose it.
And then a classic Max rolled failed the rerollable stubborn leadership 9 test and got run down.
Classic.
So that's like 1,600 points in that unit. It's a lot of points.
It's a lot of points. Yeah.
It's a lot of points in that unit.
It's probably somewhere around 1,600. Yeah. I imagine what you would do differently is remember the Hellheart.
Remember the Hellheart. That's probably one of the main things we've done differently.
Yeah.
Maybe gone with the dogs into the
trebuchet
instead
of chasing yeomen.
And then have the Leadbelchers deal with the yeomen themselves.
Yeah.
That's maybe something I would have done differently.
I think the fireball on the yeoman was a great idea on the first turn.
Yeah. You also forgot your Chalice Malfleur.
I did forget my Chalice Malfleur, which could have been very helpful. But I'll be honest, that was really good for me all game. It
was,
didn't
yeah.
wound me at all. It's really good. I think it's only about 20 points. Oh, just right, a ruby ring and my prophetess as well.
Oh no!
Yeah, I forgot that. She also didn't use a silver mirror.
Anyway,
turning the screw there. But that is the end of our first game with the Bretonnians on the channel.
My first game of Ogres.
Your first game of Ogres. We hope you enjoyed it. We hope you enjoyed seeing the Bretonnians rout the Ogres.
The drubbing.
Rather enthusiastically.
The drubbing. This was a sport hunt. This wasn't a war. This was a sport hunt. This is what this was. We're in our own land. You come over here.
Casual Saturday afternoon quest.
But
thank you for joining us, guys, in the War Council, and make sure you head back to the Night of the Realm Mustering Ground to check out all of the other exclusive content.
See you later, guys.
Remember to tag your friends and like, subscribe and share. Then head over to triplecrownwargaming.com and become a Knight of the Realm today.
What are you doing, mate?
You alright?
Do it for war!